Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the show. Today we're getting ourselves into a little bit of kung flu fighting. It's going to be fun, I think. That was a really
What
great
the
dad
fuck
joke.
was that?
Thank you very
Oh my!
much. Keep
Is
in
that how
mind,
you gonna
guys.
start the stream?
That's
That's
how I'm going to start it.
oh
Just keep in mind, we're really happy to have you here, but this is a PG-13 plus show. This is not for the childrens, so put them definitely somewhere
not for your
aside in a
mom.
closet or underneath the stairs or wherever you
Yeah,
keep them, and come on back and enjoy the
locked
show.
up in the cellar.
Anyway, up
Yeah,
in the cellar. Yes, that's probably a fair
they're not
point.
making
And
noise.
yeah, and JD, you don't need to do Jiminy Cricket. That's Jiminy Cricket shtick, not
That is
yours.
that is way too late to be doing the
I know it's
meowing.
way
That is
late. Yeah,
I
totally
know,
oh
missing
I
my
the
know.
point. Yeah, it's very bad.
It's
But
it's it's
nevertheless,
oh
warm.
guys,
no!
It's warm
definitely
without
check
it.
out all our links down below. Particularly, we'd love to have you either be on one of our shows, or you could try to do the art thing if you think you want to take a shot at these guys. And of course, if you have any ideas for any of our TFTs or any news you'd like to share, you can go over to the FanSpeak page on Facebook and drop them in there. I often take news articles out of that or things to talk about. We definitely have ourselves good fun here, enjoying ourselves with comic books and all the kind of nonsense that's going on. But today, we are diving into, I guess, specifically the Dynasty Warriors. But me particularly, I think it's much better for us to think more about all the wonderful and beautiful Chinese women of the Han Dynasty that need our respect and time, whether they be gathering flowers or denying the really badly buried eggs that smell like death. They do. But the lady
Ugh,
on the right, she knows, she's a smart
women
lady.
are
Smart
awful.
lady. They are. Yeah.
We only do Lu Bu. I want to see some Lu Bu's, big burly men.
Oh, well, like this? Like this?
What do we got?
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
sharing?
Of course, Chinese aren't really burly. It's not really in their bone structure. But I love those games and how they always want to
Yeah, Lu Bu.
show them off.
Racist.
And of course, the Dynasty Warriors, which inspired Booster to put this in. Do keep in mind, scheduling is done by Booster and
Mhm.
Pixel, so this is their fault. If you have a problem,
This,
please blame
this is
them.
my
Yeah.
we not Dynasty Warriors 9. I'll put that away. And yeah, if anyone had a problem with this, they had like 2 months to tell me to change it. So
Oh no, I chose Dynasty Warriors 9 for a reason because it's the best
you
one.
What?
you
Oh,
dick.
you. It's
He,
early,
he
but
does
fuck
pay
you,
attention to
Chester.
chat.
I do pay
Fuck
attention.
you.
I do. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, just to give you guys a little
Already,
bit.
Chester.
I know. I'm sorry.
Already.
I plan ahead. What do you want, Zach? But
The next thing you're going to be telling me is that you like the Avatar movie. I can't handle this right now.
Which one?
I had to deal with
Okay,
Matt Weldon telling me he actually liked the Avatar movie.
Well,
Live action.
it is
And it
pretty.
killed me on the inside.
the Avatar movie, the one that must not be named.
Yes,
You
that
mean-
one.
you mean
That's the
the-
one,
the
Jay.
Midnight
Now, do keep in mind, if you wanted to know anything about the Han Dynasty, I'll give you a little short miniature dissertation. The Han Dynasty was from 202 BC until about 280, and it's notable for the fact that it was the emperor that took over the Han Dynasty, and is thus therefore named after the river Han. Was a gentleman by the name of Liu Bang. Now, Liu Bang is a very interesting person in history because he was a poor farmer that became a sheriff, and then became a bandit, and then became emperor of China. Weird.
Wow.
And he
Bet he banged a lot
also
of chicks.
what?
I bet he banged a lot of chicks. His last
Hey,
name.
this
Oh,
is
you
a
were
family
making
show.
a
Come
sex
on.
joke. All right, okay, JD. But during his time, he was actually a great emperor. He lowered taxes. He got people jobs. He did all kinds of amazing things. But the Han Dynasty is notable mainly because it went to absolute shit. Corruption, those old dowager princess battles, and literally painting the walls in the blood of dead princesses. That was the Han Dynasty, baby. It's
We've all
also
been there.
well, we've all been there, and it's also the rise of the one of the strongest moments in Vietnam's history with those princesses coming up, but they got themselves killed. Oh well. It also introduced the era of the Red Eyebrow Gang. I shit you not. Yes. We all know about the yellow turbans. If you ever watch a Chinese movie, you know about the yellow turbans. But did you know about the red eyebrow gang? Well, now you do. But
I didn't know about those guys. I
yeah,
did know the yellow
yeah.
turbans. Yes.
Yeah. But the one thing that was good about the Han Dynasty, though, in the long run, it set the structure for an actual bureaucracy that could be used for good or bad to help the people. And with later dynasties, some were good, some were bad. So there you go.
With
Now you're
all
caught
the
up.
child emperors that were going around. Yeah.
Oh, well, they use those just as puppets. The Han
And
Dynasty was really
eunuchs.
bad for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, there's your history lesson for today. Everyone clap. There we go. All right. Thank you.
Yahoo!
Thank you. Now let's come over here and say hello to the guys and see what they're going to get up to. It's actually a pretty interesting idea. I didn't expect to see it on the scheduling list, but it's cool actually. So let's start with our boy Zach here. So what are you thinking about doing for the Dynasty Warriors / Han Dynasty Jordan and Quarter, dude?
I was going to do a gender bin, but I didn't want to ruin Ganyu. So I think what I'm going to do is, what's the one with the flute?
Oh, the girl.
Isn't she related to Zhang He?
Zenji.
Zhen Ji. Yeah.
Yeah. Her or the fan lady. Those were the two fun ones to play as.
Well,
because the flute lady would like have this giant AOE attack.
I think her
So-
name, the one I'm thinking about, her name translates into Wind Dancer. She actually comes from the Zhu
sense.
time, like there. It's kind of like the Chinese, times of Olympus type of stories. They're gods on the mountain type of thing, and that's where that flute playing lady comes from. Is from that
Oh.
those stories.
She's killing
those
people with
mythology.
her songs. Must be
She
really
did.
bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's pretty cool. You see in a lot of movies, kung fu movies. It's just something sexy about a lady playing flute and then absolutely devastating your ass. It's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah,
wanna say that
it
again,
gives me
Chester?
a boner. Yeah, yeah. I love being devastated. My ass being devastated with a flute. Yeah.
Love a woman devastating my ass.
Yeah, you guys are starting to
Oh,
catch up. It's
man.
good. I kind of was losing
Oh,
faith in you,
man.
but now I feel better now.
You
I feel
don't
better
want to
now.
have one.
All right, let's move on here. We got Tim back with us. How you doing, Tim?
What's going on?
Well, dude. All right. Well, Tim wins already. Guys, put it away. Just put it away. So Tim,
right.
what are you doing here today with the Chinese? You know what we really need, a booster. We need to have set up with a button that we can just hit it, and then Trump says China. Yeah, we mean
China.
that.
All right.
China.
You need to
China.
make some kind of
China.
sound, like you're pressing a
China.
button, and I'll do a China for you. That's the best we can do right now. China.
That's good. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it.
China.
Well, all right.
China.
Well, you're drinking yourself Modelo, which is what is that? Some kind of sparkling champagne or something?
What the hell?
Nah, man. Delicious dark beer. It's Modelo Negra.
Ooh.
You gotta be careful.
You allowed to say that word? Is it-
Ooh.
It's a mega beer.
Well,
Is it? Oh, that's cool.
mega beer.
I think that's
it
the one
Omega?
slur I've managed to not say on live stream so far, so I'm proud of myself.
Mega?
Yeah.
Goodness
Mega.
gracious, you people. But just drink ale.
Mega.
It's better anyway.
Mega.
So all right. So you're gonna do a lady or a guy or a horse? Maybe a horse.
I'm not into that whole bestiality thing, so I'm probably just gonna draw a woman.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Don't let Booster stray you from the path. I
Another
agree. I
prude.
agree.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of prudes. Yeah, you're right. But the reason I know Dynasty Warriors is because my son loved it, and I used to play it with him all the time. So I do know the Dynasty Warriors franchise, and it's kind of fun. It's interesting. It's different type of video game than I normally would play, but it's a lot of fun when you play with your kid. And I know several of you guys got kids in here. Do you guys ever play video games with your kids?
Not old enough. Getting there though.
Used to.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah,
of
my
fun.
son's 14 months old, so all he does is just fuck with my game while I'm playing it.
That's perfect,
Oh.
though.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, looking forward to seeing what you're doing, dude. And this little thing you're working on here for warm up is cute. It's very nice. But you do cute really
Yeah.
well. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I gotta broaden my horizons.
Moving on. We got Alan here from the Howl Comics, and that's a very cute little Roman soldier you got there. But we're doing China. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean,
That's
sorry.
Guan
Hold on
Yu.
a second.
It's a Mario Guan Yu. Oh, China.
Thank God, it's not paying attention.
It was delayed.
Hey, Cassidy jumped in. So, Alan, what are you thinking about, dude? What are you gonna do today?
I was warming up with the little Mario Guan Yu because I want to do Guan Yu. I didn't play much of the Dynasty games, but I knew it was a video game. But I was really enamored with Guan Yu growing up. I always look at those statues because I grew up in an Asian community.
Oh,
So I
okay.
always grew up looking at the Taoist and the Buddhist statues of Guan Yu around the town. So I
Oh,
always
that's cool.
loved it.
That's awesome.
There you go.
It's pretty sick.
It is, and just remember, if you really want to get into and understand Dynasty Warriors, make sure you play Dynasty Warriors 9. That's the one. It is the one.
Why
Yeah,
not?
I heard it's the best one.
It is the best one.
No.
All right, as usual, Alan. Always looking forward to
So,
see what you
play
do,
on
dude.
9.
Oh, it is, right? But moving down here, we got one Doom Rabbit, who is already 3 or possibly 4 sheets to the wind, which should be good. How you doing, dude?
Yeah, I'm all right, man.
Yeah. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Some sexy anime
I'm-
Chinese ladies?
No.
No.
I haven't drawn any chicks for a long time, actually. I need some practice in that. I'm drawing Xin from Kingdom, which is based on the Warring State period in China.
Oh, that was much later,
Sick.
but that's okay. My wife actually
Yeah, well.
enjoys that show, so
Yeah. This basically looks like Dynasty Warriors anyway, so who cares, right?
it does.
Right.
It does. Well, not really, but good enough. And no one here knows anyway. They're all ignorant, so it's all right. So
Hell yeah.
cool.
It's true.
Cool. All right. So we're getting a little bit of different reference there. Nice. Looking forward to seeing it, dude. Moving down. Oh, JD. Do you understand where China is?
Well, yeah, it's underneath Russia and it's next door to Japan.
It is. That's good. That's how I would say
Beautiful.
underneath China. I wouldn't mention India or anything else. It's perfect. All right. So JD, what do you think?
What are you doing right now, Chester? What is this? What are you?
Shut
are you
up!
bullying?
Shut
don't
up!
bully
Shut
JD.
up!
Do not bully JD. Yeah, piece of shit. JD, I'll
So JD, what are you planning on doing today?
absolute
Oh.
bully.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do the Han Dynasty soldiers versus an RX 78 M79 Gundam.
All right,
Oh,
then.
boy.
That's a quick battle.
Well, what?
Sweet. All right.
That still works because there was a Gundam Warriors game as well.
I know.
Who's
Made by
trying
the
that?
same guys.
There you go. Crossover. Deep gaming knowledge from the JD. Very, very nice. And he has informed us today we shall not be talking about Bojangles. There has been a cease and desist letter sent, so
Yeah.
we need to be respectful of the law.
They're
Booster.
they're aware
No
that we're
way.
talking about them.
Yes. That's
What
true.
about Church's Chicken?
I love Church's Chicken. That's really the best. That's the best chain chicken is Church's Chicken, without question. Yeah.
No.
Popeyes.
No.
Popeyes.
No.
No, God, Church's definitely, unless it's changed in the
No,
past
no,
30
no, no,
years.
no.
It's been 30 years, but I mean,
It's really bad.
can't be
It is
different
so
now.
bad. It's the
really? It
greasiest,
used to be the best,
nastiest-
though. 30 years ago, it
It's
was.
the greasiest, nastiest stuff you could possibly eat.
That's too bad, man.
And it tastes
That's too bad.
microwaved, even when it's fresh.
Oh, really? Well, I don't know. I used to go to a place and Jethro would cook it, and boy, he just killed it, man.
Well,
I
considering
loved
you haven't
it.
been here
Nice.
20 years, things have changed.
That's
I
true.
guess he used a pressure cooker and everything.
dang.
It was pretty cool.
Well, do you guys remember like 20 years ago, Pizza Hut was sweet? Like it was
Pizza
actually
Hut
pretty
went
nice.
Way down. You're
Tell
right.
me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was just talking
Yeah.
about that with my fiance, and she was like, "Man, remember filled crust, like cheese crust pizza?" I'm like, "Yeah, man."
Little Caesars still has some pretty good stuffed crust, but it's like heart attack inducing.
Pizza, I got it.
Jeff Victor says Jethro in Japan. No, Jethro in Mobile, Alabama. He was a really cool guy. I love Jethro. And he cooked piece of chicken like you never seen,
Little
man.
Caesars.
No, I never liked Little Caesars. That was crap. Anyway, JD, good luck to you. I hope you're not starting yet because you're not supposed to be. Anyway,
I
Mr.
know. I'm just
I'm not.
That's good.
Sorry.
Mr. Eric Hawkins, the most Hawkiny of all Erics. I didn't come out right. I'll work on it. So what are we doing today for the Kung Flu fighting?
Well, I was going to be a smartass and do Kylo Ren because of the Han Dynasty, but I have no idea what I'm going to draw.
Huh. Okay.
I'll probably draw some chick, with boobs. Maybe a bow
Sounds
staff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like your
Just
thinking.
do some reference and get the clothing right, and just have the boobs kind of pushing beyond the clothing. That would probably be a good idea.
Does she have to be dressed?
Not necessarily. Not
I mean, it's
necessarily.
the naked Han Dynasty.
There you go. The naked truth comes
Oh,
out.
The yellow
Wow.
turbans without the yellow turbans.
Well, I could draw
the
her
yellow
with a beard.
turbans
It
without
could
the
be
yellow
the Han
turbans.
Duck
Right.
Dynasty.
The yellow turbans were a later Han thing, but
fine.
everyone seems to remember the yellow turbans. The Dynasty Warriors games make learning history fun. They do. That's right, Alpha Proto.
Mhm.
All right, Eric,
Exactly.
looking forward to what you're doing. Moving down here, we get El Guapo Comics. Oh, that's beautiful, Caesar. What is this you're working on, dude?
This is a pinup I did for a book that's coming out sometime either later this year. It's in the pinup section of the book.
I like it, dude. It's very nice, but we're not doing Abrahamic religion imagery. We're doing China. Oh, sorry. So hold on a second. Bzzz.
I'm all over that.
China.
Thank you.
China.
I'm all over
China.
that. China.
China.
So
China.
Are you saying that
China
it's
addresses the-
Chinese?
Nah.
shut up. Caesar's talking. Go ahead, man.
Hail
All right,
Caesar.
I have no clue what's going on with this thing. I've heard of Dynasty Warriors.
Uh-huh.
I've never played it, and that's just the way it is.
Well,
Hit me up with some
it's
tech
okay.
and then we can talk. But
You didn't miss much. Yeah, just do some,
Throw some memories in there.
Han Dynasty era type of things. It's actually a very visually recognizable period in China. So I'm sure you'll put something really cool down. Rock on. All right. All right, and then we're moving over to our last artist of today, and certainly not our least, because he's the man of the hour. He is the man of comedy, and I know that he can do the boobage like no one's business. How you doing, Cassidy?
Word. Oh man, it's been a minute. I missed you guys.
Oh, we missed you.
I missed you, Cassidy. You
Aw.
rascal. You crazy
No, it
character,
was-
you.
You ever play Dynasty
Yeah,
Warriors,
shit,
dude?
man. Nah. I've played Orochi Warriors.
Uh-huh.
I've played Senran Kagura. I've played all the spin-off. Man,
The
I
spin-off
love
stuff. Oh, that's
Dynasty
cool.
Warriors.
That's cool.
Well, I mean, I played the numbered ones as well. PS2 era, even the PS1 original. It's great.
Mainly, I think
yeah,
I
it was-
played second one. Yeah, PS2 stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. It was all good. But it's just I love and then they got the Persona one coming out, Persona Scramble, which is if we could do like any Warriors franchise, because then you could have like some super awesome crossover.
You could, and why not, dude? There's no reason you can't. My daughter loves the Persona series as well. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. Just make it kind of,
Common Persona.
Hold on, let me press my button. Bzzz,
China.
related.
China.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be fun. I'm going to use that a lot. He's going to get sick of it very soon, I'm sure. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. Booster, you ready to do your countdown?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
Well, someone's with us. Okay.
Okay, this is going to be the Han Dynasty drawing competition ever. You better believe me, we're the greatest, the best, most talented
best.
artists you've ever seen. 5.
The
Come on, go.
greatest.
Just go. Get out of here. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
what? What the?
What?
Why?
All right, go. Draw.
Go, get out of here.
Oh. I didn't even have a
Disappointed.
chance to think.
I know, right? But
I wanted to extend my appreciation, by the way, for the Kiwi Nation, the New Zealanders, because one of my favorite car brands is the McLaren, and named after the Bruce McLaren, one of the greatest Kiwis to ever live. So
that's fair. That's fair.
just wanted to say that.
Oh, claps for your
Yeah.
F1 knowledge, sir. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Word dog.
Word dog.
McLaren F1's great.
Bro.
No, they are. And I've driven a lot of cars, but I've
sick.
never driven a McLaren actually. I would love to have a chance to. I drove a Ferrari Dino once.
How big are you? Because not all McLarens fit every size.
Well,
Just wanna say that.
they probably don't fit me then, but I'm kind of tall. But
You could probably fit in the 720.
I don't know, dude, but I had trouble fitting in that damn Ferrari. I tell you that. But it was fun to drive.
They're made for short people.
They
Those
are.
Ferraris, I tell you.
Yeah.
Short people with little dicks.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me. You got to upset all of Italia now, and let's not do that.
That is the Pininfarina.
What the hell? My damn air conditioner's talking to me again. What the hell do you want?
I want to blow.
Hold on, I have to listen now. Hold on a second. Okay. She's telling me the humidity is approaching
It's a
70
she.
degrees,
course.
and would I like to turn on the dehumidifier? Well, yes, I would.
Mm.
Hi, onegaishimasu. Oh, there it goes.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Do you ever tell your air conditioner to blow you?
It doesn't work. My wife was looking at me
Hi,
strange.
gozaimasu.
What are you talking
Blow
about?
me.
Stupid talking air conditioners. But and I'm the
We're gonna go
the,
Skynet one day.
well, the funny thing is I'm not even joking. So
You're not joking?
no,
That's
No
good.
joking.
because it's actually talking to me. Well, how come I'm missing someone? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, well, someone dropped out. Who dropped out? We got Zach. We got Tim.
I don't know.
Who
Howell.
do I need harassed?
Rabbit. JD.
Oh, it's El
Eric.
Guapo.
It's El Guapo. We lost Caesar. Fix that immediately.
Look at this.
Mm.
Get him.
Mm.
Someone hunt him down.
Go
I
help
don't think he
him,
could
Booster.
handle all the crudeness. He was like, I'm out of here.
Dinos are not technically Ferrari.
This
Oh,
is like
that's
a
interesting.
4 out of
Flying
10
saucer.
crudeness level. We weren't even warming up.
No, we were just getting there. That's true. No.
Yeah. He didn't
Probably
even
just
know.
having difficulty.
Retard of the
Go see if you
conversation.
can help him out, though. Yeah, I didn't know that flying saucer because they have a Ferrari tag on them. But I did drive one a long time ago.
Hey.
It's a very nice car.
Yeah. I want to say I like the Acura NSX from the 90s one.
Uh-huh.
That's a sick car, dude.
It is.
I mean, it's got like a real long tail and, it's the mid-engine. I think it was released as an Acura in America. It's a Honda, right?
Yeah, the Acura brand. They moved over because what they wanted to do was to kind of separate out their sport division because they had Acuras
Right,
initially
yeah.
that were kind of like the Accord, the more luxurious
Yeah,
Accord. They
yeah.
were but yeah, no, I would love to have gotten an NSX, but I don't fit in those very well either. But the problem with it is they've increased in price slightly.
That's what got me the most. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I bet buying this mid-90s car wouldn't be so bad. Look online, it's like $300,000.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No,
So I just had to settle for my my Type R, which was more affordable. But
Ooh,
still
sick.
Honda.
What, is it a Civic?
Oh yeah.
Do you have the fake air ducts and everything?
No, I got the brand new model, which removed all that and put in actual ducting, and I've got all the Mugen mods are all bolted on and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty sick, dude.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's affordable. It's something that a person can actually afford. Whereas these
It's
other,
true.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I was really. They showed this like. Did you see the new Acura or not? Acura, I think it's the 2020, the 2021. They had of the because it was. Oh my god, we were just talking about it. I forget.
You talk about the NSX?
Yeah. No. Yes. The 2020 NSX.
Oh,
Have you
it's
seen that?
beautiful, but it's like $270,000, dude.
No, it's like 157.
Oh well,
Thousand.
not
well,
here.
that's all the difference.
It's a big difference. It is a big difference.
It
You guys
is.
talk like it's like, oh my God, it's just night and day.
Yeah,
No,
I can't even.
It's a big difference.
No, I can't even blanket anything over 100,000. This is ridiculous, dude. It's just. I mean, it would be cool, but no way, never. Yeah, but you can buy used
Dude,
things if you have a
you
mechanical
seen-
nature.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. But even like a used, like I was looking at salvage Lambos and stuff like that stuff goes for like 80 grand.
It
And I'm
does.
just like, dude, why not just buy a new car?
Yeah, and besides, you're gonna spend 80 grand. Go buy a new C8, dude.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, I love that car. That's my favorite car now, by the way.
Yeah.
Just
You
wanna say.
realize you and I are the only one likes cars. The rest of these guys hate cars. They're angry at us
I
right
hate
now.
cars. I just
What?
know nothing about them.
Yeah.
Tell me about
Oh,
I didn't
I
grow
like
up with
rickshaws.
I didn't grow up in that
the
environment.
C8 is an American car.
Though the C8 is selling like frickin' hotcakes, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
a $60,000 supercar. That's frickin' ridiculous, man.
basically,
Dang.
it's an American muscle with European sensibility.
That's right.
That's my elevator pitch.
Well, a mid-engine Corvette, dude. I mean, come on, you know.
I know. And all the luxury features that come with it. The thing that sold my fiance on, I was like, ooh, magnetics. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
No,
Does it ride well?
yeah, it's definitely cool.
Yeah.
But I do love cars. But that's certainly not our audience here, unfortunately.
Oh, my bad. Well, if we do some cars, I mean, I'd be down for that.
Yeah,
All right, I gotta get to work.
You should get to work, but I get yelled at just as much when I talk about my cars as I do when I mention something historical. You would not believe the hate mail, dude. Just stop talking about the history. It's boring. You're ruining it. All right, fine.
Oh, your jobs.
I know, dude.
Took our jobs.
It's no love whatsoever. Yeah. But I am kind of scrolling through the art here, so.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, though, they are going to do it overseas, so they're going to have a right drive, right.
Yeah, I know.
Side drive.
It's coming
version.
to Japan. I know
cool.
that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And if I could have made that transmission in my RSZ last longer without having to put out 10 grand to do the full repair, I would have waited and probably got the Corvette. But I just didn't. I had to replace the car, so.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
No worries, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's sad though. 'Cause I love that RSZ too, but they're so damn expensive.
Yeah, that's
to fix.
I know it's a sweet car.
I know,
I just need to
Rabbit.
get the C8 though. I mean, anyway, sorry.
No, I know, but it's all right. Maybe I'll pick. I'll probably wait for a Generation 2. Maybe picked up a used one.
Same.
Well, the thing that's cool about it is my wife actually really likes the Civic. And,
oh, really?
Yeah, she does. Now, of course, she doesn't like it when she pushes her toe just a little bit too much, and that boost comes on. But otherwise, she really enjoys it. Yeah. Because that thing, when you touch that boost, you're back in the seat, hardcore, right? But she likes it a lot, so I might actually get something used and kind of mechanic it up myself later and let her have the Civic. So,
Right on.
Yeah.
Such a good husband.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you very much. Dumbs the name says I like cars. Yeah, well, so do I, dude. I love cars. I could talk all day about cars.
Well, you maybe, but you're pretty cool in my book.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm talking about not talking to you.
Oh, no, I'm not cool. That's very true. But I do love what Rabbit is doing here. That's a cool angle you got going on here, Rabbit.
Cheers, man. I'm struggling with the face a bit. We'll get there. I found some Bristol, so I'm going to try using my quill. I haven't used it in ages.
Just make him Chinese angry. It'd be all right.
Chinese angry.
Yeah.
They're always angry.
Are they?
Whoa.
Are they?
Well, Dina always seemed angry.
Yeah.
Well, Chinese more. Maybe in Asia, the Chinese are the most angry. That's true. Japanese are the most boring, and the Thai are the most fun. So, yeah.
And Koreans are all ghosts.
Well, the Koreans are just, they're kind of like, it's like a country of Karens, to be fair.
Karens.
Yeah.
Dang. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that meme made it to Japan. That's great.
Well, I mean, it's true. Like I was telling the guys earlier, we used to have a word for it until the world became so soft and feckless. We call them bitches. No, just bitches, right?
That's great.
It's all right. We got this nice, soft, kind word now, Karen. I can buy into it. I get it.
Yeah. Karens and bitches aren't necessarily the same. A Karen can definitely be a bitch, but a bitch doesn't necessarily have to be a Karen.
I don't know about that.
Exactly.
I don't know
about that. A bitch will key your
that.
car, but she probably won't go talk to the manager. But a Karen will talk to the manager, but she probably won't key your car.
All right. That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Karen.
Fair enough. Yes.
All right.
That's proven like Cassidy, buddy.
Japan doesn't have dragon moms. No, we don't. We don't. But the reason we don't, though, Joe, is because Japan's a really interesting study in human psychology in a way, because the culture, the actual community that is built around the culture, actually maintains everything. So you don't need a dragon mom. It's very
Right.
interesting. I can't think of any other culture that I know deeply that has such a control over the populace. Because it's very true. This is a place where when the kid goes out into the village or the town or something, all eyes are on the children, and they're going to parent the child no matter who they are. So the society is always parenting itself. You know what I mean? So you don't have
Wow.
to
I
have
wish
that
America
hard.
was like that.
Well, it probably used to be, but we certainly have lost that. But therefore, we don't need
Mm.
dragon moms. Is the reason why it's not a phenomenon here. Do you have dragon moms in America?
Probably.
I don't know what a dragon mom is.
Oh, a helicopter
that?
mom,
Yeah.
a helicopter mom, an overbearing mother
Yeah,
that's
I got
constantly
One who
nitpicking,
watches-
Tell
micromanaging.
me about it. My
Um,
mom's like times.
Why do you think there's so many
I think-
We almost
millennials?
have drag mom.
Well, if you like live with your mom, I don't know. My fiance does. My fiance lives with her parents right now, and
Uh-huh.
she is pretty controlling. I mean, but I figured that's just a parental thing. You know, she's so used to like being under their roof. You know, used to dictating her life, and you know, she's kind of sick of it. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sick of my mom. I can't wait to move out and be like, okay." Yeah. But I mean, she went to college. She had like 4 years of it away, so I mean, it's different now.
Yeah, of
she's
course.
back from college and she's trying to reacclimate.
Well, you know, we all grow up, and we have to move away from
All right.
home and all that kind of stuff.
I'm
Booster, you're back.
Don't
Oh, I'm
panic.
glad. Well, we've been just kind
Oh,
of talking
Emma,
about
you're-
cars and helicopter moms, and waiting
Yeah.
for you to come back so you could talk about bzzz.
Vibrators?
What was
Damn
that?
it! Bzzz.
Does Booster even know who Bruce McLaren is?
My button is
The city of
broken.
fats.
Oh, what's got? Did you try slapping a little harder? Did you like you press it for a little longer? What's that?
Slap at the base.
Jet,
Slap at the base.
China.
It's a China.
Oh wow! Oh goodness!
I miss Nickelodeon.
You miss
Ch-ch-ch-
Nickelodeon? Please take an hour and talk about Nickelodeon, JD. Go.
Well,
Nickelodeon, Chucky Fitzner.
yeah, I miss the
don't know
old
if
school
it's a good
Nickelodeon, not the new Nickelodeon. I hate it because well, some parts I don't like about it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we're
long
learning.
as-
You have to
as long as
educate us,
it's
JD,
SpongeBob.
please.
Okay, well,
What's
SpongeBob sucks.
Nickelodeon?
That's for sure.
SpongeBob is
fuck did you just say in my
different.
hang up?
I think it's different.
SpongeBob is peak comedy,
Did you say what?
No way.
and I should know.
Hold on a second.
It's
It's the greatest show of all time.
Hold on a second. Hold on a
He's in
second.
the
Hold on a
voice
second.
catcher.
No, this seriously. Hold on a second. Brandon Moore says, "Does anyone know what happened to Mike's channel?" No. What's happened to Mike's
What
channel? Zach, were you on there yesterday in the Drone and Quartered?
Yeah,
Oh.
but and I
Were you
don't
making
know
disgusting jokes on Mike's
No.
channel?
So-
okay, hold on. Let me do some research. Hold on.
All right. We're good. We'll check
Research.
into it, Brandon.
Greatest.
He's still there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
So what happened?
He doesn't
Oh,
know.
did you get
He's
yourself
not
blocked
American.
from Mike's channel? What happened?
No.
I'm talking about the guy who says he can't see it on the thing.
Oh, I don't know that he's
Where is it?
saying that. He might have been making a joke, or maybe it's boring
Brandon
or
Moore,
something.
whatever.
Joke. They make those jokes over here. I don't know.
Okay, so
But
Black Reduced Universe.
Somebody flagged him. Oh, damn, dude. Well, we're all getting flagged
Why?
recently, dude.
Sure.
There's a lot of false flagging. I've been flagged like 5 times, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we keep
Sorry.
playing music in trailers. They don't like that.
Zippity-doo-dah, zip.
And we're talking about Sony and stuff, so that could be one thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sony's
we-
out of
we-
control. Naughty Dog.
Tell me about it.
We're talking about our anger
I think
at Matt
Sony's.
Weldon for
but
liking.
the positive is that
certain show.
once Sony makes a mistake, they made a big mistake, man.
Did they?
They're gonna, yeah. I mean, they're gonna help most of us out anyway because the more the false flagging they do, the more it's probably going to build evidence that they've been playing the system, and that might actually put new rules against it.
Are we talking about that game?
I don't
With-
think.
Say the
Yeah.
words.
The game.
No, I didn't say it.
We're just saying.
You know, the game with
Yes.
The last
Dude
tee up
and-
2.
and
Yep.
and golfing,
Yes, that
but
one.
not everybody's golf.
Yeah, not everybody's golf. Yeah, it's not made for you, Cassidy. But Caesar,
It's not everybody's golf.
no, Caesar, this is cool, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of this, man. That's pretty cool. What kind of scene are you laying up here? What's the story you're trying to tell, dude?
And the scene here is that this is a princess, and she has been given to marry a prince from another province, but she's in love with a warrior captain, and he's in the background, and they're having a meetup,
Ooh.
and so I'm trying to kind of play that drama up in there. We'll see what happens.
I like it, dude. I like it. So she's just a princess. She's not a dowager princess. Okay, cool. All right.
No, she's a princess, and she's obviously a soldier in the military is way beneath her.
Of course.
But love is love, right?
Love is love. Love eternally. Yes, that's right. And of course,
sounds like something from a Kung Fu movie. Sorry.
Well, it sounds like something from what Mulan should be, but no, it's not. She has lesbian lovers now because that's the future.
Is that confirmed?
It is confirmed.
Hey,
Yes.
but they can't. They gotta sell it to China.
Well, in China version, they cut the lesbian thing out and they put the general back in, and they have it sounds like they have one scene where it's kind of hinted there's a potential romance. So they actually shot one scene just for China, but for the rest of us,
but I might actually have to watch the Chinese version.
Oh, of course, yes.
Gotta watch the Chinese version.
Yeah, except for the China version of Iron Man 3 had that stupid Bourne scene.
The what scene?
What? You just lost everyone, JD. Go ahead, explain.
Okay, I'll explain. Apparently, Marvel filmed a special scene for the Chinese viewers, and it was not fun. It was boring.
Okay.
Some doctor washing his hands and stuff.
Wow.
That's interesting, I guess.
It was boring as heck.
I bet it sounds boring.
Cassidy.
I know.
This is JD. This is JD, and he's a very special person.
He is.
And
Autistic.
you're gonna find that he is very fun to talk to.
He is fun to talk to, and
Right on.
and meeting for the first time is quite exciting. And we do have to. I have put a half hour away today for making sure we get down to the bottom of the Bojangles scandal. So we will keep you up to date on it.
Thought we couldn't talk about it.
Oh my God, that's right. I forgot. I even got the email. Oh no. Dillard says Chester would love it in China. They take black people off posters and they love homophobes. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Well, John, I actually lived in China for a while, dude. I know China very well, which is why I speak so eloquently about it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. I was like, whoa, that's cool.
Well, at least you're lucky you didn't get your organs removed by the government.
Yes, indeed. Lucky would be the word.
Or did he?
Oh,
Dun,
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 dun.
dun.
Oh, good.
One kidney Chester.
Yes, you can live on one. All right. But
Well, here the
Chester-
government's
Chester?
doing that and ghosting people and disappearing them.
yeah, but you know how these Western people who live in such luxury that they can complain about every little thing in their life that they don't like 100%, and it's slightly discomforting. You know them peoples.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I do that.
You know the word that they like to use a lot. What is it? Privilege. Yeah, that word. There is a bit of a truth to that. It's just not the way they apply it. Being a white American dude, especially a big tall one like me, moving around the world, especially in Asia, dude, I got privilege like hell. The Chinese would never mess with me, dude.
I doubt it.
No, I know it, JD. I lived there. You get all kind of extra treatment that you would never get, dude. So it is privilege. There is a privilege. It's just not what they think it is. I don't know exactly why.
You recognize your privilege.
I do recognize it, and that's step one on the 12-step program. It is interesting here in China, though. Being a white American dude absolutely comes with privilege. It does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder why those African American kids got arrested.
Yeah, let me
Arrested?
reiterate for you, JD. White American.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Chinese don't like the
White,
blacks.
white.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it took a lot
Too
of.
many negative connotations associated.
Well, in general,
Yeah.
Asians don't like blacks, but the Chinese particularly really don't like blacks. I don't know what their problem is really,
Yeah.
but they don't like them.
I don't get it either.
Yeah.
They're jerks.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I'm
Fair
into
enough.
Chinese.
China is a jerk.
heard
China
it was
is
a-
asshole.
Asshole.
Don't trust them.
China
Sure.
is asshole.
I heard it was a superstition that they had.
Oh, we're definitely getting shut down today. It's without question. I'm surprised we're still up. All right.
Why didn't we just do Pokemon?
Right. I am
Should've
going.
done Winnie the
Dynasty
Pooh.
Warriors.
I am going through the art here, of course, so everyone can see what's going on. It's some pretty cool
Why
stuff.
haven't we done a drawn and quartered Pokemon?
Because it's stupid.
You're stupid. I want to draw Pokemon.
I love Pokemon.
I want to be the very best.
You're the best.
I used to love that show.
You used to love that show. That's awesome. Well, you know, the thing that's interesting to me is we're 45 minutes in, and we haven't really talked about China, Han China, at all.
The idea is that we want to stay online. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Well,
Whatever.
you know, that's why I said Han China, the Han Dynasty. But you know, I do want to take a little bit of time here today and talk about Dynasty Warriors. Now, my knowledge of it is actually quite peripheral. Like I said, my son loved it, so I played with my son. So that's my extent of knowledge, really. But we do have some people in here who love the game. So Zach, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Han Dynasty Warriors, or excuse me, just Dynasty Warriors is about?
Literally, it is Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but it's like in a more fantasy crazy.
It's a romanticized version of Romance of the Three Kingdoms, so it gets a little crazy.
It gets really wacky. It gets super
Yeah,
wacky.
but there's a huge problem with what you just said. The Romance of the Three Kingdoms is not the Han Dynasty.
That's what they say it is. If you go play the game, they're like the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So this is, I'm telling you what it is. I'm not saying that they're trying to be accurate.
There's no there's no like historical accuracy. It's just
but
the game
you
is.
go and smack dudes, and then you go and smack some more dudes, and then you'll end up smacking more dudes. And it's
If I were to explain it in layman's terms, Dynasty Warriors is hacky, slashy, hacky, rinse, repeat.
Yeah. Without.
Oh, and go from A to B to C.
Without
To,
Dante.
Huh?
Without Dante.
Oh yeah.
Dante.
Oh, I
You can
see.
mod him in. We'll mod him in.
So what the game is doing, because the Red Cliff thing, which Booster loves, of course, that was the fall of the Han Dynasty, right? And then brought us it was, and then it brought us into later, which came into the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, which of course bred on the next dynasty. So I get it. So so these games are dealing with the death of the Han Dynasty coming into the Romance of the Three Kingdoms and later history.
No,
Oh, okay.
because there are some of the Dynasty Warriors that sit before the Red Cliff, right? And then some of it after. You know, it covers like all those bases.
Oh, okay. All
Right.
right.
A very
the
large
best
period of
ones are
time.
the empires, though. I
Yeah.
think the empires are the best, just because it gives you that sort of tactical freedom to conquer. And then also you can make your own campaigns and create your own custom soldiers and do all kinds of fun stuff. I went to a whole orc race that that I'd go through and play and conquer. I thought that was the coolest thing.
I see. Well, no, this there is a big period in there. There's about a 20 some odd year period where there was nothing but war and trouble and difficulties until we came into the Sixth Dynasty period, where China was broken into many pieces, and then of course later it came into the Three Kingdoms. And then, of course, the Jin became successful out of that and ruled China. But
I find that funny. That was like the Three Kingdoms out of Wu, Shu, and Wei, and then Jin just kind of comes out of nowhere and just dominates.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So thank you,
Spoilers.
Zach. Spoilers.
Yeah. Sorry, spoilers for the Three Kingdoms, guys. Sorry. Ancient
Also,
literature.
Chester,
and
these are
history.
for you, by the way.
The shoes? Thank you.
No, everything around it.
Oh, the crystal dicks. All right, thank you.
I didn't get mine done yet.
Wow.
The world I live in.
You drew
but,
this.
yeah.
I don't want to see it.
I'm gonna start putting them in.
Well, it makes sense though that there's so much media around that. We could call it that 100-year period, because in Chinese history it was extremely volatile. There's lots of corruption, a lot of betrayal, war, blood, death. There's so much, because some of the later dynasties were actually quite amazing. And did were wonderful things. So it's that 100-year period is kind of similar in a way to the 100-year war in between Britain and France, and all the nonsense that was going on during that, including what was that chick that thought she saw God and got burned at the stake? What was her name? Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, Joan of Arc. Yeah.
Arc of Joan.
Rip.
Karen.
Oh, she was the greatest Karen in history. Yeah.
Karen.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Karen Arc.
Karen of Arc. That's so stupid.
Karen
Yeah,
of
Joan
Fran.
of Karen.
Karen. Hmm.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I am curious because we have 1.5 Brits on here. I know how the French feel about Joan of Arc, but what do the British feel, Rabbit?
Honestly, don't care.
That's not the question. I asked you about Britain.
I don't know. I
people.
don't remember fucking history, man. It was such a long time ago.
I don't give a shit.
Dude, I just play gigs and get drunk. Well, I don't know what you're asking me for.
It was such a long time ago.
That's funny, dude. That's funny.
Every time, like, think of this historical event. I don't know. I don't remember.
Wasn't there?
Happened a long
That's interesting. No, but Alpha Proto says Joan of Arc was in the game A Blade Storm. It's like Dynasty Warriors, but more of an English-based game. Well, that's cool. I don't know that game. I don't know Blade
I
Storm.
too don't know that one.
Me either.
It was good. Blade Storm. I remember it kind of came around to that time, 99 Nights and stuff. Like, people were really cashing in on the Muso genre, which is that big battle genre.
I really wish they would have continued with 99 Nights. That was cool.
I was
like graphically, it was like, wasn't it a launch game or something close to that?
360. Yeah, for the 360.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet. I like that.
I live in Japan. I'm not allowed to own an Xbox. It's kind of law.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Sad.
True. It's like sacrilege.
It
like,
is most certainly.
You have
Dude.
Xbox. You are traitor.
Wow.
You bring a dishonor.
Racist.
Dishonor.
That is Chinese accent, not Japanese. Damn it. But I have to say, Alan.
You bring a great shame to the Japanese accent.
Okay, there you go.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
wow. That's better. That's better. It's becoming acceptable. I love what you're doing, Alan, though. This is really cool, dude. You guys see what Alan's doing?
Let me check out.
Yeah, it's cool, dude.
Wow, that's nice.
I am looking at it.
Where's Alan?
Yeah, the Howl comics. Sorry, the Howl comics.
The Hell comics. He's got the Guan Yu going, baby.
Yeah, it's really cool, dude.
I guess I'm gonna have to draw Lubu.
Ah, jeez, I'm quitting.
Why?
He's quitting.
Don't want me.
Quitting.
Guan Yu.
You mean
I
Liu?
couldn't win the night
Liu?
of the Eric, so now I can't win this.
Lubu.
I like Caesars. I like Caesars. That's cool.
I like a lot of them. Caesars is very, very cool. I just I'm just enjoying the ink going
cool
down.
too.
Here. It's very cool. Yeah.
I
Let's
like
see.
Zach. I like them puckered lips. That makes me go ooh. Very
No,
nice.
Zach is a very talented boy. For sure. There's a lot of cool things going down.
Give me a JJ Frenchie vibe. I love it.
Thank you.
Let me
Y'all know
see
him?
here.
Y'all know? No, I'm just kidding.
The Alpha Proto says, I like how Dynasty Warrior games have profiles that are full of information on each character historical figure. Yeah, that was a cool fact. That is cool. Yeah. The game interpretations of historical figures is amazing. It makes me think of how an American Revolution version of the game would look. Oh, now that would be interesting.
Dude. You should go work at Koei and Tecmo.
Yeah, make it happen. I want to play as Benjamin Franklin.
I want to play as Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Swamp Fox is based upon an actual Rhode Island general.
Yeah.
Wow. Fox
A real
tail
guy.
on his head.
Yeah. Well, they call him the
That's
Swamp
wild,
Fox,
yeah.
is what his nickname was.
Yeah.
That's who
bro.
they were referencing. Let me see here. And that it does sound cool. Joe Morone says on the next TFT, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Dicks. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I like it. I like it. It's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Alpha Proto says Joan of Arc was in the game Bladestorm. It's like I already mentioned that one. And Joan of Arc was a witch. Well, she was accused of being a witch. That's kind of I was hoping to get a British point of view, but I didn't. I got half a British on both sides. So what am I gonna do? Oh well.
Cute. It's very cute.
Yeah.
So are you talking about Booster? Is he the half Brit?
He is a half Brit, but
I
Rabbit
was
is now a
born,
half Brit as well. So.
Yeah.
And he's not listening, so I can insult him all I want because he's probably getting more beer.
Does that mean Booster can walk in the sunlight?
I can, but I don't.
Have you been
He's a vampire.
Yes, but as I've always said before, One Dune Rabbit is a wonderful human, and I love him.
Am I?
Kiss us.
Yes. I saw him put his headphones on, so I figured I'd change the
I
subject.
see. I'll have to watch it back, I guess.
Yes, you will. Yeah. It's okay. I'll save you the time. I was just
Do you
calling
like
a half a
techno in
Brit.
Brit? Do you like a lot of techno?
Techno?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking listen to that shit. No.
You
No, this is
triggered
real
him,
music.
sir.
Oh my bad. That's a German thing. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we don't talk about the
It's a-
Germans
it's a
here. I mean, really.
You don't sprechen?
Those Germans always cause trouble.
They do, man.
Yeah. And also, they also make the worst little girls. Or is it the Australian?
Oh, God.
What?
There we go. There it is. There it is.
I'm really confused by that statement.
What does that mean?
Okay, JD, elaborate.
JD.
You know that chick that's been
Yeah,
that little teenage chick that's been going crazy and goes.
Are you talking about Greta Thunberg? Because she's Swedish.
Thunberg.
Greta
she's
Thunberg
from
is
Sweden,
Swedish.
bro.
That's okay. She can be German for the day. I'm happy with that. That's
Yeah,
all right.
we'll call her Swedish.
I mean, I can
We'll call her
understand the
German.
mistake. Greta seems like such a German name.
It
Yes.
does. It
How
does.
dare you? How dare
you?
How dare you? How very dare you?
dare you?
But Germany does have a
You're from
very
Deutschland.
scary lady. Maybe Rabbit can help me out. Her name is Dieter von something.
Strauss, isn't it? Is that what you're on about?
Yeah, that's that S&M lady. It's very scary.
Yikes.
Yeah.
There's Dita Von Teese.
Dita
Also-
von, is it Teese? Is that her name? Dita von something. Scary, terrifying woman. She was like, I was watching, I don't know why, I should have shot myself, but I was watching Eurovision, and she was on there doing,
Eurovision.
yeah. Eurovision is an absolute disaster. What the hell happened, Rabbit?
I like
Don't
Eurovision.
ask me. I don't fucking know. It's always been shit.
It's not. Yeah, it's not good. Do you
No,
watch
it's not
Big
good.
Brother? Do you watch Big Brother?
I don't really watch TV. No.
Dita von Teese. Thank you, Amaran. Thank you. I'm going to have to share
Plus,
that
you
with
didn't
the
watch
world.
Top Gear.
Let me see, where is
Dita
that
von
here?
Teese. That sounds like a porn name.
Yeah, right.
He was
It
a
kind
Playboy
of,
model.
I kind of got that vibe off her. I only know her from the Eurovision thing I saw. Let me see, Dita.
Alright, what do we-
I'm searching it. Von
Oh my god.
Teese.
Who is this stunning woman?
Okay, I should probably turn
I
my
like her, too.
moderated search on. It's probably just to be safe. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, it's terrifying female. Terrifying female. Do not let her near your testicles. I swear to God.
Why? What does she do to
I'm,
testicles?
She has boots and she likes to step upon them. Booster.
Oh, then Booster was all for it. Booster's all about
Ouch.
that.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Man,
I don't like that.
I'll say
he,
no, please.
he will do it. He will do it.
Can you tell her to back off?
I
Tell her to step away.
will. I will.
Thank
Pump
you.
me to me,
Stranger
mammy.
danger.
Maybe I need to do this. Here, I'll show her. Here she is, everybody. Just a brief.
No.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's a terrifying woman.
No.
Stay away. Stay
God.
away. Stay away.
God no. No, God no.
Terrifying. Terrifying. Yeah. She is
Uh,
pretty though.
Treat
But
my balls like punching bags.
that's right.
Doesn't that look like
Safety
Miss
word is,
Falcon?
what are you doing, you fucking bitch?
Whoa, unacceptable. Okay.
Jeez, dude.
We prefer the word Karen, buddy.
Yeah, Karen.
Karen,
That kind of looks like Miss Falcon.
Well, you're just gonna drop a hard K on us, huh?
All right,
No.
right. But we are looking at what Eric is doing here, and oh damn it, he put the crystal dicks into. What is wrong with you people?
What's wrong with all of you guys?
I don't know. You had that whole entire phallic thing on the
And
Crystal
why
dicks are little
is
rock formations?
why is Heidi in China, sir?
Who's Heidi?
You know, Heidi.
I forgot.
I don't know either.
You guys don't know who Heidi is?
Heidi Fleiss?
Can you elaborate?
Heidi
Yeah,
Klum?
there was like a story that came out of Europe about this little girl, and she has to go stay with grandpa, and she learns how to love again, or something stupid.
Ew!
Yeah, Heidi.
Ew! No! I don't keep up with pedophiles.
Yeah, I didn't
Wow.
bring it up. Chester.
Wow.
You didn't.
Oh,
Wow.
bro.
Proven point.
Chester, you
That's
became
why
a thing
Fuzzy
before
doesn't
to
hang out with
destroy.
us anymore. I blame you.
Yes, sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. No judging, though.
Actually, Eric in the chat, and I don't know if no, Eric's up in here with me. Eric, isn't it just make you a little sad that these guys don't even know who Heidi is?
Of course, we know who
I don't
Heidi
know
is.
who Heidi is.
You know who Heidi
I
is.
thought
They interrupted a
on Heidi.
Super Bowl
Heidi.
for it. It was ridiculous.
Heidi.
Oh, geez. How old
of-
are we
of the-
then? Two?
We're really
I
old.
don't know.
The
The
Heidi
Alps,
Bowl.
and I'm like,
So
Heidi
old that I
Bowl.
probably wouldn't remember it.
TV viewers outraged as football game gets cut off air due to Heidi.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
it was
make
a
me look it
disgusting
up,
moment
too.
in history. Yeah, it was horrible. It's horrible. And of course,
1968.
dude, one of the greatest comebacks in sport history was not viewed by the public because they decided that the team was too far behind and they were going to cut it and air frickin' Heidi. That's a reality. That happened.
That's so funny.
Wow.
That's
Chester?
so funny.
Mm.
You mean they aired a Heidi of the Alps?
We were not born when that happened.
Exactly. I'm like, what are you talking?
What do you mean? Of course I know who Heidi is. I grew up. I read the frickin' book, dude.
It
Yeah,
was
I saw it.
1968.
Yeah, but
I saw it,
just-
Anna. I'm
so
sorry.
we don't
I'm
read
not-
Shakespeare. Okay.
Oh. I saw an anime. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Joe Maroney says Heidi is like the Swiss Miss Chocoa girl or Cocoa girl or chocolate
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Okay.
I know who she is. I just
All
didn't
right,
know
fine.
what you were talking about, like context.
Mhm.
What are you
Wow.
talking about?
You people are so judgmental.
Chester likes to make
So
you know,
judgmental.
jokes.
No, I mean if you feel
Chester
it.
likes to try to talk about things.
Well, I know Pippi. Pippi is dope.
Pippi Longstockings. That's one I remember.
JD, you know Pippi
Yeah.
Longstockings, but you don't know Heidi.
Tell me about it.
I think.
know.
Tell me. I'm not telling
Tell
you
him
about it
about
at all. I
I
think
know
Pippi
Heidi of
is
the
older.
Alps. I know Heidi of the Alps.
I'm
I just
checking
didn't know
it.
what you were talking
Oh
about.
no, I'm
Wait, what are
checking it now. All right, hold on a second. Let me see. Heidi. When
I
was
think
it
it
written?
was on Nickelodeon.
Heidi. Heidi
Of the
Klum.
Alps.
Ooh,
Pippi
Ooh.
Longstockings.
I do like me a Heidi Klum. Oh.
Oh no, your search history, it must be a landmine, I swear.
it's
No,
pretty
actually,
bad.
it's not. 1981. Okay. So we have Heidi. Now let's see. Pippi Longstockings. Pippi Longstockings. All right. There we go. And B later. Oh God, 1944. Fine, you win. All
Yeah,
right.
man. Like,
For now.
For now. Yeah.
what the heck? For now, yeah. I was confused a sec.
Well, I've been going through the looking at the stuff here, and we have some really cool art. I'm going to show Cassidy one more time for an extended period, and then I'll kind of go through them quickly. But there's really nice art here, and it all seems to be kind of Chinese related, although I'm getting a lot of Japanese hentai vibes. But that's all right. I'm cool with that.
Hey, sweet.
Yes, and you are right, Joe. Shirley Temple did play Heidi famously. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Well, all right, cool. That's neat.
You're not going to
And
come on
she's got
here.
a tragic story.
Heidi? She went on to be an American senator.
I'm
not Heidi,
talking
Shirley
about
Temple.
Shirley Temple.
She became a senator of the freaking Americas, man. What are you talking about?
Shirley Temple did?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was
Shirley
there.
Temple Black.
Yeah.
She was a senator or maybe a congresswoman. I don't know. But she had a
It's
great
all right.
life. What are you talking about?
I
I
thought she
heard
died.
some stuff. I heard
Is
some
it
stuff.
like the Mandela effect?
What do you mean you heard Mandela?
Maybe,
JD.
yeah. See, because I heard something different. I heard that she had been
She's
killed.
not dead?
She's not dead. Oh,
What the
weird,
All
right?
Fine.
We gotta watch like a documentary or something.
All right, the TFT episode has just come
I
live.
thought Francis the Talking Mule stomped her to death.
What?
I didn't hear that one.
Shirley Temple Black is
That's
her
great.
married name.
That's a good story, bro.
Oh, I get
Sorry,
it now.
bro.
Yeah, it's definitely the Mandela effect.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
died like forever ago, like 4 years ago. Ancient history.
Ancient.
Let's see how she died. How she died. She had quite the life, though.
That reminds. Yeah.
Tell me it was tap dancing.
I'm getting to it. Temple died
She
at
had
the
a
age
freak
of
tap dancing accident.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Temple died at the age of 85 on February 10, 2014, at her home in Woodside, California. The cause of death, according to her death certificate, was stomping to death by horse. Oh, God. It's true.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm kidding. She died from smoking cigarettes. She's died from pulmonary disease. So.
Animal crackers in my soup.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah.
Oh, childhood just keep rushing back.
I know. I used to see that commercial all the time, like, "Oh, the Shirley Temple collection for you and your family to enjoy." Like, oh man, yeah, that was some stuff.
Yeah,
That was some
and
good
you know, the person who brought her into politics, oddly enough, was Henry Kissinger.
Oh, that guy.
Kissinger.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Oh God, Henry Kissinger is the
Secret ruler of the
nightmare
world.
that actually has given us the modern China. Just so you know, so it's related to our show. He's the one that really pushed to open it up for profit and things like that. Of course, Nixon was the president who pushed it, and then all these Democrats have just been glomming onto it ever since, big business and such. But Kissinger is responsible for the beginning of it, without question. But that's interesting.
To bring it back around.
At
He's
least
still alive
I
on that
brought it back
adrenal
around. At least she's not wasn't stomped to death by a horse. That's fair.
Donkey.
Remember when this show
Did you
was
say
about China?
donkey?
Thundera says, "Well, Thundera, this show has never been about China, not even from the first second. These guys don't care about China at all."
China.
Yeah.
China sucks.
Yeah.
China.
I even made a
That's
funny
Soup City.
quip to Thundera. I said, "Let's have some kung flu fighting." It didn't inspire at all.
You didn't.
I was
It didn't
gonna do
work the
kung
first
fu,
time.
but then I was like, whatever.
Oh, what it?
Oh, are you
didn't work
talking about like
the
face
first time,
masks and stuff?
No, but you go
Oh.
with
I mean,
it. And
we
maybe
can
you
still
might
put on a face mask.
you
I
might
don't
want to
know.
put a face mask on her butthole there. That might be a fair place to put one.
Are you looking at her butthole? What are you talking about? Ain't showing her
Why?
butthole, bro.
Why are we talking about buttholes?
She got underpants. Okay.
Why is this happening to me?
We lost someone
Just
again.
relax.
Who did we lose? Let's see. We lost someone. Who we lose? We got
relax,
Zach.
sir.
Let me go through them real quick. Anyway, we got Zach, which is a beautiful little flautist, is coming along here. We got Howl and his general in dragon armor.
You can.
We
She's
lost
hot.
Tim. I figured it out.
Oh yeah, we lost Tim. We did. We'll get him back, I'm sure, unless he's just angry at us because we're a hot mess. But Rabbit is that face is coming along. Rabbit, I think you found it.
All right, except for these smudges, because I'm not used to using a quill anymore. He rested on the ink.
Oh really? Oh, it'll work out though. It'll look good.
I'll get there.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, Now, Alpha does make it a very good point. I was going to draw along, but there are too many people to choose from. Well, we do hope you guys are drawing along. You know, we do that every week. Just go to hashtag DNQFE on Twitter. Hashtag DNQFE.
Oh yeah, we have that hashtag. I want to see Lubu.
Yeah, no, well, just do any kind of old Chinese drawing you
Yun.
want. But of course,
Gan Ning.
specifically, it is Dynasty Warriors, and there are a lot to choose
Those are
from.
my
You're
boys.
right. Yeah, but we would love to see you guys draw along because we love it.
I want
It's a lot
someone
of
to do
fun.
Zhang He because he's so fabulous.
Well, I want to see
doing-
Dita Fontees with a stick.
Oh, no.
Should have
That
drawn
would-
David
Oh,
Tan.
no.
He's ancient.
Tim M is in here. He says, "Hey guys, it's Tim. My phone died streaming. I'm working on fixing it. Pencils down for me, of course."
Oh, that was a joke.
Rip for
Marvel,
Tim M.
I like
Man.
this joke.
That was a good joke. I loved it.
It was.
Yeah.
Shirley Temple has Shirley Temple. A
Shirley
Freudian slip.
Temper.
I
Shirley
didn't-
Temple has a
word.
famous drink
I didn't like
named
that
after
joke
her.
at all.
She does. That's true.
Oh.
And she was
Yeah,
also
she
famous for
does.
drinking.
Why are we supposed to talk about
Wow.
Shirley Temple?
Why? Because why not? It's an American icon. Zachary.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with beep.
You
Well,
know, the husband sucked.
no. Was she not in a movie with John Wayne, and therefore John Wayne played Genghis Khan in a movie? Therefore,
Yes,
she's
I knew
related.
you were going with that,
She's related.
but like,
Thank you.
I don't.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
You know what?
I was
did
surprised
it.
at how tall John
It's
Wayne
your
was.
show. You do whatever the hell you want.
He was
It's your
very tall.
show.
It is my show, and if we could do 3 degrees of Kevin Bacon, we could do 1 degree of John Wayne. Thank you very much.
I thought this was Shirley Temple.
Well, she's
Yeah.
not as important. I do apologize.
I wanted to sound like
Uh,
a South Park. I thought we were talking about Shirley Temple. I thought we were talking about China.
China.
I thought we were. I thought we were
let's
talking
see
about
here.
Dynasty Warriors.
And he dropped his glasses in the toilet at the Springfield nuclear plant. You lost someone. Yeah, we figured that out. Alpha Proto, I was going to draw along. Yeah, we read that. Tim told us that. Yep. F, my phone
you
won't
gonna start
die.
drawing?
Okay.
F my phone.
Live.
Perfect
Uh,
sentence.
If you see
No-
Lubu,
no more.
run. Fair enough.
Right?
Do not pursue Lubu.
No,
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 do
don't do
not.
that. That's fair enough. Yeah.
He'll destroy you just for the fun of it.
Mhm.
And then some.
You know, it is funny.
What the hell
I
of
like
it?
some.
I'm just
Dog
kind
is
of
weird, though.
going through the art here. JD is doing his Gundam, which is very Chinese.
It's a Gundam.
It's a Gundam, yeah. He came under fire recently,
Yeah.
didn't
Oh
he?
my god.
Yeah, here's the rest of it, actually.
Yes, and I
So
see
funny.
we have many Gundam. We have lots of Gundam, and they're all fighting a very small band of Chinese people with swords.
Wait, I want to see.
We need a
Wanna
Godzilla
see?
in there. We need a
Where
Godzilla.
is it?
Yeah, we need
Oh, that's so
Godzilla.
cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that
Actually,
dude too. He looks like he's from. Who are you? Anito? Yeah, that one's sick. I like that one.
So, JD, is this your interpretation of the time the Mongol-led China came into Japan and tried to take them over, and this is where the word kamikaze comes from, the great wind that blew them all away? Is this what you're interpreting here? And the Gundam being the
No,
Japanese?
actually.
No.
Actually, it's just Dynasty Warriors versus Dynasty Warriors.
Huh.
Hey,
You remember Gundam
Tester?
Okay.
Tester?
Gundam had its own Dynasty Warriors game, so
It's true. I'm
It's
not.
true.
Yeah.
So
Tester?
It's true.
Zach is telling me
Have you
don't
ever heard
touch
of the
that.
Who?
So, all right, fine. I'm not
Have you
gonna
ever
touch
heard of the Who? Have you ever heard of the Who?
the WHO. You mean?
Wasteland?
No, the Who. The Mongolian guttural Who. You ever heard of that?
Huh?
which one?
Look it up. Look it up.
Who?
Yeah, the Who.
Oh, that thing.
There's like a metal band that does it. It's epic.
Oh, the
That
metal
thing.
band. I know those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Epic.
Well,
That's what JD's doing.
So, JD, tell us, what do the people of West Virginia think about the Chinese men?
I mean, North Carolina.
Yes, close enough. Same, basically the same thing.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm in North Carolina.
So, what do the Carolinians think about the Chinamen?
Like you
Well,
wouldn't care.
They want to blow them up because of the whole virus.
And
With a
how are the Carolinians approaching the bombing of the Chinamen?
Oh, it's not working. We're still trying to get our dumb governor to actually do it.
Oh, I see. Yes, the dumb governor is not agreeing to the destruction of a country. I get you. So, what are you guys doing to encourage your governor to destroy and basically euthanize the Chinese? He's a Democrat. Well, they tend to be pro-war, to be honest with you. But so, what are the tactics the Carolinians are taking?
Oh, just full mooning him out of office.
Full mooning him as always. Wow.
Those are some tactics.
There are tactics. Booster, do you know what a full moon is? Do you understand what that is? Mooning?
Oh no.
I've heard of it before.
Have you ever done it?
I would never do such a thing, Chester. I'm a good Christian boy.
We
are, of course, referring to the flashing of the anus, aren't we?
We are. Yes, out of school bus windows, particularly. I'm really fascinated that JD has moved from West Virginia to Carolina, I've
been in Carolina for years.
Oh, have you? All right. So you lied to me, JD.
No. You said
you said that. West Virginia.
Yeah, you definitely said you're in West Virginia. Yeah.
Born and raised.
North Carolina.
No, you said West Virginia. Bojangles, we remember.
Country
road.
Take me home.
Take me home. North Carolina, dude.
All right, so it's official. Write it down. JD is from Carolina now, particularly the northern one. All right, so
I've always been in the northern one.
You've always been in the northern one. I understand. So why is there a northern one and a southern one? Would you like to explain?
Civil War crap.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, apparently. I think during the war, I think the North Carolinians, abandoned the,
JD, this is a trap because Chester already knows the answer. He's going to tell you how you're wrong after you answer it.
Probably am. Who cares?
That is what he does. Chester is a cruel man.
Shut up, you assholes. It was working.
Chester's a bastard man.
I know. I was intentionally doing it. I was intentionally, getting a free lesson out of them.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's how you turn it. That's how you turn it. Okay.
There you go. That's what Chester does all the time. He says something retarded, then goes, "Haha, that was my plan all along." You see.
The whole bitch. Chester classic.
Yeah, exactly. Well, as a teacher, you never ask a question that you don't know the answer to, right? That's kind of rule one.
Did you just ask that question rhetorically?
I did. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's all right. He didn't bite, so we'll leave it at that. That's all right. Fine.
All right, I'm back.
We didn't miss you.
National treasure.
Also, where did you go?
I went to fucking charge my phone. It died, and then I guess my outlet died that it was plugged into.
I'm gonna take a break to eat some ice cream.
Unelectrocuted, get another beer.
Just so you know, though, offhand, JD, it had nothing to do with the Civil War at all.
Oh. Ow. Well, it might have been Reconstruction then. I don't know.
No, well, Reconstruction was its own horror, but no, you guys were admitted as colonies from colonies in 1712, I do believe, 1713, something like that.
Oh yeah.
For Eric,
give us some Japanese history.
Sure. What would you like to know?
When was Tokyo Disneyland made?
When was Tokyo Disneyland? I have no clue, but it was probably, I don't know, about 20 years ago or so, I guess. Maybe a little more.
What about that park that was made that was supposed to be Disneyland, but became like Dreamland or something? And then they built the actual Disneyland and they had to close that one down?
Well, there was a park that was very successful. I don't know if it was called Dreamland. Might have been. And actually, the one I'm thinking about, they were blown out by Tokyo Disneyland, of course, which is funny because it's not even in Tokyo. It's in Chiba. But whatever. The one that I'm thinking about was well, it's a place, but they actually just closed recently, and they're tearing it down and turning it into a park for the Olympics.
Yeah. Oh. By the way, I don't know what's going on with that. Are they just postponing it?
Next June or July, yeah.
Okay, and it's still going to be in Japan.
Yeah, Tokyo. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
are they different?
So. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are different. Yeah, it's kind of like calling New Jersey New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
One is filled with Italian assholes. The other one's filled with a bunch of Guidos. You know, they're very different.
Okay, sure.
Damn wops.
Yes, horrible people.
Where do you fall on that? Where do you fall on that?
The Guinea
on that scale?
The Guinea struggle. I don't know, but of course I grew up in New England, dude. So I grew up with lots of Portuguese, lots of Italians, and yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
They love to get angry and yell at people. That's what I know. Yeah. The birth of Karens definitely comes out of Sicily. That's fair.
Cute. Who said that?
Okay, let me see here. Let's continue doing that. Actually, I'm going to let it white box. So you guys talk. It'll just show. I've been just kind of white boxing you as we go, but I'm going to leave it off for a while. 1985
right.
Tokyo Disneyland, 2001 for Tokyo Disney Sea. Well, thank you, Junkyard Dunn. Junkyard lives in Tokyo, so he would know. But my kids have been several times. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I want to go to Disneyland Sea so bad. That looks legit.
it does look fun. I haven't been to Disney. I went to Disney World several times when I was a kid, but I haven't been since I don't know, 89 maybe.
Yeah, I live in California, and I still haven't gone to Disneyland since I was.
Well, that's kind of part of the problem, though, Cassidy. No one goes into Disneyland.
Well, not now.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about before. They really were losing. They just went down like a brick. I don't know what happened. Is that a dress from Venus
Last time I went, it was
Vacation?
filthy.
Oh, really? Well, that's not good.
Yeah, it was dusty and everything was fucking dirty. I was pretty pissed. It's like,
when you went to Disneyland,
$100 to get in this park. Yeah,
that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
It is expensive. I remember when I went, it was like a good. I think it was $59.99 or $95. I think something like that.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Even for people who live there, like in and around Burbank and LA area.
Yeah.
They just don't go out that often.
Hello, there's a baby here.
Aw,
Hello.
I heard a baby.
Hello,
baby.
Where's the baby? Let me find the baby.
Not the mama.
Chester's a poopy head.
Oh,
That's right. That's right. He is.
That's right. He is. Yes. Are you teaching your daughter bad words, Zach?
Maybe.
Horrible.
Terrible.
Hardcore.
Yeah,
No, Junkyard Dunn's got some interesting.
At least she's ahead of most people.
Oh Jesus! There's actually some pretty cool information in the chat I want to touch on. Dave says they even canceled this month's Grand Sumo tournament in Japan. The last one was no audience. It's true. I didn't know they canceled that. I wonder why. The no audience people were watching it on the TV. So I don't know. Joe Moroni says I'm part Sicilian. He's not wrong. His name is Giuseppe. Just so you know. Disney.
Are you doxing people again? What are you doing?
He doxed himself. But to be fair, though, I dated me a few Italian girls, and they're very useful at one thing, and that is fair. That is fair.
shedding hair.
Yes, there you go. There you go. Junkyard Done. Disney doesn't actually own the parks, though. They sold them to Oriental Land in the late 80s because Disney didn't think it was a profitable enough bad decision. Well, wow, because they're always flooded with guests over there. I didn't know that, Junkyard Done. That's pretty cool, dude. You can booze it up in Disney Sea, too. Actually had my wedding reception there. Wife loves Disney. That's very cool, dude. A Japanese owned and controlled Disney without all the hand holding that Disney does. That's badass. I want to go
We
now.
call it Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. What?
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts? Where? Love Kingdom Hearts. You don't
I
even
love
know.
Kingdom Hearts too. We should
Yeah.
do a drawing called a Kingdom Hearts Chester. How does that sound?
Well, it opens up a lot of IP, actually.
Exactly.
Wait, well, can we just draw the original characters? Go like Kairi, Sora, Riku.
Sing it with
Organization
me,
13.
Cassidy. When you
Which one?
walk
You
away,
walk
you
away,
don't hear
you
me
don't
say,
hear me say,
oh baby.
For God's sake.
I know. Just surrounded by
What's
weaves,
that?
Eric. What are we gonna do, dude? That is cool about Disney. I didn't know that because the Japanese live and let live attitude is much more it's better for
Digestible.
fun.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree.
Yeah. Lady Celtic Moon says, I will never go to Disney places. Oh, why? I want to know. I'm curious now. Mortal V says, let me find a link. It's pretty revealing dress, but it looks like the one Eric is drawing. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, there's some really good art here. I've been just kind of letting it float around a little bit, but there's some killer stuff. And, Booster, we haven't talked about Dynasty Warriors like at all, just so you know.
At all?
Yeah.
Like, what is there to say? We said everything.
Except for the
I
guy
like,
one.
it's like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but you slash a shit ton of guys.
And no one knows what the hell you're talking about.
Well, then why did you ask me? Oh, you're such a prick.
Why? Why?
Hey,
Also,
Star Storyteller says, too expensive, way overpriced, and they were cutting too many fun things. Then the pandemic happened, and they lost 90% revenue combined, including cruise parks and films. They kind of deserved it. All right.
Agreed.
For ruining Star Wars.
Agreed.
All right.
Agreed.
Tell me about it.
Thundoro says,
Agreed.
gay. Well, I'm a little.
gay.
I'm kind of happy.
Me and Cassidy and I had a homo moment, and it was beautiful. Don't judge.
All right.
Hey, man, Kingdom Hearts fans, they're a different breed.
They are.
Well,
Yeah.
they agreed together.
They're releasing the Snyder Cut of Justice League. It's
Mm-hmm.
on a different
Yeah, I
topic.
saw that.
Oh God!
It's like,
oh
woo.
no! Please, you said it. All right, I can't hold them back. It's not my fault. You can't keep Cerberus, chained forever. Go ahead, Booster.
Are you gonna sing Kingdom Hearts with us next time?
No, I'm
Yeah, you
not.
should
But
sing Kingdom
you
Hearts
just
with
mentioned
It's
you
not a
just
cut.
mentioned a real
Rubbish.
triggering point for Mr. Booster when it
I
comes
don't
to the
know where
Snyder
to
Cut.
go with that. I think I've said everything there is to say about it. What is a Snyder Cut going to fix? Really? Is he
Gonna
gonna
bring back the
make his
mustache.
dream thing happen and get Batman raped in prison? That was one of his ideas, by the way.
Yeah,
He said that Nolan's Batman wasn't dark enough because he didn't get raped in prison.
yeah, that's a wonderful idea. Yeah.
Are we talking about Superman getting raped?
Well,
Batman.
No, Batman getting raped.
Well, I'm
By
I'm-
Superman?
I am a little curious. Why
By
is
Superman?
Why is Hollywood so obsessed with sodomy in all its forms?
Maybe because
how he
they're
means
like-
Robin, right?
I think they're like that.
You think
just
they're
want more
like
of it.
that? Oh.
I
Just
don't know,
one
they
more.
like it in the butt. I don't know. I'll tell you.
I mean, they've been into. I mean, if you think about the Epstein thing, you'd be
It's true.
surprised.
That's true. Of course, you just got us completely shut off of YouTube because you mentioned one of the words you're not supposed to say, JD. Thanks a lot.
Epstein?
I think we're fine with Epstein, isn't it?
No,
What
definitely.
do
I thought Epstein was on. Oh,
It's okay.
man.
We didn't say Corona or Last of Us 2, so we're fine.
That's true. We're fair. That's fair. So safe.
Except for Chester just not Chester but Booster accidentally saying it.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. No, I do need to ignore all of you for about 5 minutes. Damn, Caesar. Damn. All right, Caesar just
I
kicked
know, right?
all your ass, dude. He just kicked
Yeah,
all
I
your
know.
asses. It's
Got
done.
her titties out as well.
Yeah, you know.
Are we allowed to draw that?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, if only I knew. Why didn't you guys
You
tell
can do it
me?
now.
Fair enough.
I said it's
Oh,
PG-13
you've been on
plus
here. You
plus
know we
plus
got
plus
these.
plus. That takes you to triple X, you know.
Well, now I do.
Somewhat.
I'm gonna give my gun you titty feet. It's gonna be fun.
I'm not doing it with this drawing.
Oh
Not doing it with this one.
Oh, goodness gracious. Star Storyteller says, I'm taking a tiny break from a little boy. He's hanging out with my dad right now. Oh no. Well, I can't wait till I'm a grandpa because I'm going to give them money for saying bad words. I'm going to give them tons of candy just before they're supposed to go to bed. It's going to be awesome. I planned it out.
Oh no.
You're an asshole.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah.
Love a girl.
Goodness gracious. Jiminy Cricket says, because Hollywood's full of sodomists. All right. Well, I guess that's fair enough.
Points
All
for
right,
me.
good.
Let's Star Saratella's going tonight. Nice for you to come in. We'll have a happy sleep. Caesar cheats. Yes, he does.
Why does he cheat? He did a good job, boob.
Yeah, meaning using boobs to win.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, "Please, oh Booster, don't go, you tomato kanji degenerate." It's hard to let it go.
Simple and clean is the way that you make me feel tonight.
It's hard to let it go.
What kind of lyrics is that for a video game? Hold on a second. Let's dissect that a little bit. Simple and clean is the way you're making me feel tonight. Hold on.
Tonight.
Simple and clean.
It's
What?
Kingdom Hearts. It's good Christian fun.
No,
That's
it's
right.
not.
Yeah.
It sounds like someone is shaving for a good night of a romp. Oh no.
No.
Yep. Don't taint it.
No, the mouse will have your head.
Oh no, I know. I shouldn't say
It's
much
very
about
good.
it because I know when the old one. I don't know about the new one, but my daughter really loved the old one. So.
That's right, she did. Or I don't know. Whatever.
Well, it's about that time, guys. I need to get myself some more coffee, so I'm going to leave Booster in charge here of whatever today is. Whatever it is. So,
It's me.
okay.
Booster.
Enjoy the suffering.
Booster time, baby.
I like Booster now.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I love Booster as well. And you're okay, Casty. We can be best friends soon.
Weird.
Oh no.
I saw the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra, and Yoko Shimomura and Tetsuya Nomura showed up, and I was what?
Oh my god.
It's crazy. I know. I was like,
Did you
Notice me
to dissect Tetsuya Nomura's brain? Did you get to ask him why he's fucking up the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Is that
Whoa,
Japanese
hot take.
Celine Dion?
I didn't think he is, but this predates though. This predates Final Fantasy VII remake to be fair. So
You should beat him up.
Nah, they revealed the Toy Story trailer, and I was like, whoa, Toy Story.
Then again, yeah, I want that Verum Rex shit. That's what I want. Anyway, what are we talking about? Should we stay on topic? Should we try to talk about the Han Dynasty or the Romance of Three Kingdoms, whatever? But Chase seems to believe that the Han Dynasty isn't the Romance of Three Kingdoms, but I think it is. But I don't know. He's the history guy, although he tends to be wrong and talk out of his ass. So I don't know.
Dang, son, throw him under the bus.
Don't tell him I said that. He'll beat me up.
Sure.
Like Stewie, Griffin won your money.
Yeah.
Chester, what are you worried? Dude, don't play back this video.
Oh no. Oh, the wolf is saying what? He's gonna tell on me. Ah shit. What else we got?
Snitches get stitches.
Tell me about it.
Right?
I'm not gonna threaten the wolf. He is a Templar or something after all. What did they say he was? Let's just say I don't.
Assassin's Creed. Nice.
I don't pay attention.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. The wolf says Booster's right. Yeah, my man.
My man. I can't wait for. I don't know. I didn't play the DLC.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I may have just picked this topic because I just watched Redcliffe and I was going on a bit of a Han Dynasty binge. You see, after playing Warriors Orochi 4, then I watched Redcliffe and I started ordering Romance of Three Cliffs, Romance of Three Kingdoms on the books.
I love Warriors Orochi, dude.
Warriors Orochi is wild, man.
I love it for the crossover nature, though. like being able to play as Ryo Hayabusa with like Nobunaga. It's very cool. I love that.
It's wild. It's wild. Those games are just insane, and they're absolutely shameless. And the Dynasty Warriors games are like bad kung fu movies. You know?
It's true. It's true.
It's so great.
Yeah,
Tell me
they're
about
awesome
it.
though.
Terrible voice acting and dialogue, and
Oh yeah. You know, Troy
I
Baker
love it.
voiced Ryu Hayabusa though, right?
well, Troy Baker's everywhere, dude. I'm not convinced
I
that Troy
know.
Baker's one person.
Are you sure? He's a conglomerate? That's what you're saying? He's like a robot?
No, bro. They breed him in a dungeon somewhere, right? There are multiple Troy Bakers. They're growing in tubes or something, man. Because that guy voices too many things. Either he's voicing something or he's doing motion cap for a video game. It's too much. Troy Baker's not one guy.
One of my favorite. Oh wait, I'm thinking of the wrong guy. Troy Baker's
what's on TV?
SpongeBob, right?
Hey, who's yelling around?
That's Tim Kinney.
Who's on TV? What's on TV right now?
Does anyone hear that yelling?
Yeah.
No.
No,
It was on TV.
Yeah.
Somebody's TV. I got the RTX voice on, so you cannot hear anything in the background on my end.
It's possibly on my end. My brother's playing PlayStation.
Oh, sick. What's he playing? Or is she
I
playing?
think he's playing He might be playing Last of Us or Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm not sure which. He's on furlough, so he's just playing whatever, getting some shit out.
Oh no, I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey lately. That game's addictive. Don't tell Fundaro I said that. He get all fucking high and mighty about it. He's like, "Oh, I told you you'd like that game."
It looks good, but it doesn't look as good as Black Flag. I love Black Flag.
Black Flag is more fun. Nathan Kenway.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Also, that
I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since 3 because 3 pissed me off so much. I hated it, and then I heard that the 4th one was great, and that pissed me off even more.
You're like, dang it.
Yeah, I missed out on the good one because I was playing them every year, right? Because they were just churning out those fucking games, right? They had Assassin's Creed 2, then you had Brotherhood, then you had Revelations, which didn't reveal shit, despite its name being Revelations. Then you had Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah. And I was just like, "Fuck this, I'm out." And then like, boom, an actual good one. Ha ha!
Good one, Black Flag, sucker.
Yeah.
I mean, how did you not see it coming? Though, it was about pirates. How is that not a good thing?
That's true.
The new one's going to be about Vikings, isn't it?
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah. That's looking pretty cool. Ah, fuck! Fundaro's in the chat. He heard me say, "Ah, fuck."
Yeah.
He heard me say I was right. Fucking hell.
What did he say? Told you so or something?
No, he just did a smiley face, and I know that's all he had to do, and I know he's such a prick.
I know that guy. I tell you what, every time he comes around, I say you shouldn't hang with that guy.
He's a little devil, that one.
That's right. He's a little devil.
He's a little rascal over there.
Mm-hmm. What's some slang? Give us some slang.
What, you want
Kiwi
Kiwi
slang?
You want Kiwi slang? All right.
Some Kiwi slang.
I'm gonna Google it, and I'm gonna do my best. Look, I don't hang out with Kiwis much. Okay, I don't get along with them.
Oh, really? Is that why you hang out with us?
Exactly. I hang out with too many Americans now, right?
Yeah, you're right. They wouldn't accept you as their own.
Exactly. The slang. What do we got? Cheer, bro. So cheer, bro, as in, yes, that's right. You got choice, bro. We add bro to a lot of things, right? And choice just means yes, that's right, or that's very cool, or choice as, bro, or all good, sweet as. Cheers. I say cheers. That's the one I use quite often. Is cheers.
Cheers.
Cheer.
I didn't even know that was.
Bro.
Cheer, bro.
Cheer, bro.
Why are you talking about boring New Zealand stuff?
I'm talking about New Zealand slang. I was asked to look up some Kiwi slang. I've got some. What
Kiwi
about
slang?
What did you want? Kiwi slang insults? Is that what you're after?
No, just anything you wanna.
Just
share.
anything.
Yeah,
I want to share. There's just
man.
she'll be right, as in it'll be quite okay.
We'll be right.
I don't know.
Pretty fun.
I wasn't that.
I am a little bit curious of why Mortal V typed into the chat cow pee. Would you like to explain that to me?
That's what he's trying to do is South Sun Salpy, right? But in some of the mistranslated earlier Dynasty Warriors games, it was pronounced Cowpea.
Cowpea.
That's how all the
Yeah.
English voice actors were pronouncing it.
Yeah.
That was a
Cowpea.
little.
I think it's pay, isn't it? Like cowpay.
So you were actually on topic. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
No, yeah, but you look at that. Look at me go.
Yeah. You know, while I was sitting there steeping my coffee, I did have a thought come across my head, and I just have to ask the question. JD, you, the person from the North Dakota, can you please tell me and answer this question? Have you ever had sex with an Oriental lady?
Wait.
Never. Nope, I haven't.
No.
Why
Do you plan on doing that in the future?
What?
Why would you ask that?
What? What's going on?
I have. That's because my wife is an Oriental lady.
Me too. Hands
Hey-o.
up, yo, ho ho, ho ho.
My wife, my
shag an
future
Oriental
wife
lady, I'll shag
is
his lady.
Latino, so.
Booster, you would shag anything
I'm
that doesn't
excited.
move. You know, that's kind of your thing.
Ew.
I'm asking JD, a much
Doesn't
more
move?
stand-up,
How dare you? I
respectable
like the
human being.
chase.
That's true. Face is
Jiminy
your thing.
Christmas.
So, JD,
Jiminy.
what are your Oriental love plans?
Oh yeah, hunt down Terminators and find a female one that looks like an Asian.
What? Say,
And program it.
I wasn't paying attention. We're talking about sex robots now. What?
Yes. You know, find an Asian sex robot.
Nice.
I think. All right. And DeWolf says people do not steep coffee. Of course we steep coffee. What are you talking about?
Steep tea.
Steep.
No, you steep coffee too.
No, you don't.
Yes, you
How old
do.
are you,
I
Chester?
just did it.
How old are you, Chester?
Old enough.
All right. Fair enough. Jeez.
You most certainly, dude. If you don't steep your coffee, you're not doing it right. Let me just tell you. All right. Sheldon says
All right.
Booster
How are you
banged a
steeping your
crackhead
coffee?
once. He did. That's true. Yeah, that is fair. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
What's this about Booster banging a crackhead? I did not bang the crackhead. I just got an offer. And I politely declined.
So he's trying to convince us that a young Booster was offered sex and turned it down because he's so brave and bold. Anybody who believes
Hey,
that,
man.
raise your hand. Raise your hand.
They teach you. They teach you. You have to follow your heart. You do you.
DeWolf says.
Booster.
DeWolf says this reflects on Chester's whole history lectures. Dude, you absolutely do steep coffee, dude. What are you talking about? Of course you let it steep.
Coffee
you
is
brew coffee.
percolated.
You don't put coffee in a little bag and dip it in your cup up and down.
No, you put it after you have prepared your grounds. You take your hot water. You put a little bit of hot water on the grounds for a little bit. Then you pour the coffee over. You let it steep, and then you press it down, and you get your coffee out of it. This is how you steep
So you're French
coffee.
pressing your coffee.
Yeah.
Ah, you're French pressing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're soaking it in the grounds, therefore steeping.
I don't know. All right. Well, I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't drink coffee, but
We're thinking that you like teabag it like you do to the toilet.
Oh, that would
Like
be
your balls do the
painful.
toilet.
Damn, that would be painful.
yeah, right. Weird. Weird.
Oh, and of course, Eric is showing his crystal peni directly. Thank you, Eric. That was perfect timing, by the way, dude. You did. It was a great job.
No
Great
problem.
job.
I love the tree, Caesar. That is the sickest tree. Nice tree.
Actually, there are some really beautiful art going on here, and that tree is nice, as well as the lady next to it. And he's really, Caesar, you've really captured the Asian face, dude.
I have had sex with
Amazing.
many Asian women.
He has had sex with many Asian women, therefore the mystery has been solved. Awesome. Good on you, sir. Good on
I
you.
haven't.
Oh, guys, do keep in mind, we hope you are drawing along. This is an interesting one to draw along, and keep in mind the sloppiness and mess that today is Booster's fault. Just remember that. But we do hope you're drawing something has to do with China in some way. And
I
definitely
just
put
wanted
that on.
someone to draw like a Sao Sao or a Lubu.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and hashtag
That's all I wanted.
DNQFE, hashtag
And
DNQFE
any
on
of
Twitter,
that,
please.
I
Please, please, please.
quit. I'm having a tantrum.
Oh God.
You,
All
you
right.
should
Are
have
you
you
drawing
should have
something?
set that precedent before we had a time limit.
Now,
I'd have
No,
been happy.
it's fine.
Yeah, whatever. You say
Now-
that.
Now, Zach, I
Say
like what you're doing here,
Fine.
Zach. I think it's a beautiful piece, but is she from China or is she from Ireland?
I'm confused.
So
bet.
that's my
That's a good
question.
question.
That's my question. Yeah. I
I'll
think you
put
should
it
give her
down,
red hair.
Yeah,
solve
right.
it.
I think I should.
You should.
Yeah, no, that'll
Well, it's supposed to be black and white, so I don't think.
Why not on
Oh,
the straw
Zach
poll?
cheats all the time. Yeah, it's his thing.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Zach's allowed
That is
to
true.
cheat.
That
But
is beautiful.
As long as
though,
no one
Zach.
votes for him.
Yeah, is that no one should vote for him. It is beautiful.
Wait, I
though,
thought
dude.
he.
Yeah.
Tim has got some really cool stuff, but Tim has been real quiet, man. But he's got a really cool piece. I love the dowager headdress there too. That is really nice.
I know what he's doing.
Oh. I based it on the most famous and authentic Honda woman that ever lived.
What the?
Here, give me a second.
the-
I'll show you my rep.
The Bloody Queen, or
Here it comes. What are you doing? Here it is.
oh my God!
Naturally,
Oh, no,
Kaufman.
you made me straight.
Jesus,
God
dude.
damn it.
Jesus. But fair point. Fair point. 10 points to Tim. 10 points to Tim.
And post to Gryffindor.
Jesus. It is a cool looking piece though. I love it. I love the chopsticks, and we got a nip slip over here. It's very nice. Very nice. Yes,
There's a
yes,
titty.
yes.
Oh, yeah, we're zooming in on the titty.
We are. Yeah, and the areolas need a little work, but he'll get to it. He'll get to it. All right.
I like teeny little areolas.
We know. Don't bring it up. You upset people.
Just
Okay.
tiny ones. You know, I prefer if just women just didn't have areolas and they just had nipples.
Junkyard Dunn says
National Geographic
pepperonis.
ones, man.
Yeah, those. Oh God, those were like gigantic things that were terrifying. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah. I don't like the pepperoni ones. They scare me.
they are huge. Yeah. But Alan from the Howl Comics is doing a really cool Liu Bu. I think it's supposed to be. Yeah. Although
Guan Yu.
No, it's Guan Yu.
Oh, Guan Yu. Oh, the Emperor. Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't the Emperor. It was one of the blood brothers of
Historically,
Liu
he was.
Bei.
Historically,
not.
Guan Yu is the emperor of China during the Han Dynasty. But of
No.
course, yes, sorry.
That's so full of shit.
This armor is not very historically correct, but it's pretty cool.
No, I went kind of fantasy for it.
Yeah. Well, why do you
For
think
sure.
he's wearing? I'm assuming you took this from reference. Why do you think he's wearing the dragon heads anyway, Booster? Do you not know what the dragon
they're
head
cool.
represents?
Giant
For
penis.
fun.
No,
Heroin?
yes, but they represent the emperor. It's the emperor's thing. It's like purple in the West. You're not allowed to wear it. Let's see here. One dude
Weird.
rabbit.
Cool.
Oh, this really that face turned out real good, rabbit.
In the end, yeah.
Yeah.
I just did one eye, so it was easier.
Oh, okay, cheating. But now,
That's
and
fine.
actually, this armor is armor is much more accurate than the other armor as far as what would actually be used at the time.
Yeah. Kingdom's quite accurate from what I've read about it.
I don't
Sick.
know. Yeah, it is sick. Yeah, I love his anime touch to it. It's really cool. Very, very nice. JD has sweet. We are screwed. Screwed. We are screwed. Oh yes, you are. Gundams in ancient China. I would say you're definitely screwed.
I second that motion.
Yeah. So, JD, tell me, you talk a lot about chicken a lot, but I'm kind of curious of how is the Chinese food in East Tennessee?
I mean, North Carolina, and we don't. I think there's a lot of Chinese food places around here. I've never been to one.
You've
Lucky
never been
me.
to a Chinese restaurant, and you live in America.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm a good old
That's
Southern
really
boy.
interesting.
Oh yes, the good old Southern boys. Some
Sometimes-
great Chinese restaurants down the South, dude.
Yep.
What other food do you
Some people
discriminate against, JD? Just curious. The Mexicans?
Oh, you know, No, actually, I think I discriminate against Japanese food. Ironically.
Oh well, no, I you should do that ironically.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You know, now that I think about it, I can't remember the last time I went to have like sushi or like go to a ramen house.
Oh well, it's probably because you've been locked in your
Yeah.
house for 2 months, but you know.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, that thing happened,
That thing happened.
and
Yeah.
I still crave Chinese. I'm not gonna lie though.
Chinese is awesome,
Yeah,
yeah.
agreed.
But Japanese food is, it's all right. It serves its purpose. So how about Italian food? Do you have Italian food in West Alabama?
Yeah, we do.
West
No,
Philadelphia.
it's North Carolina.
Oh, North
We,
Carolina.
okay, we
I gotta stop.
actually, you won't believe it's one of my favorite pizza places is a Italian place called Stella's. It's pretty good.
Stella. Oh, I dated the hell out of myself with that one, Eric.
That's pretty bad.
Okay, JD. So, Chinese bad, Mexicans bad, Japanese ultra bad, Italians good. All right, we've rounded
Actually,
that up.
I've actually ate a little Mexican myself.
You're in a little Mexican yourself. I don't even know how to respond to that, JD.
No.
That's a little Mexican.
Me too.
I ate a little Mexican.
You're ain't a redneck in
Me
that.
too.
His name was Juan.
Wow.
No. I said I ate a little Mexican sometimes.
Oh well, that's even worse. That's
And I
cannibalism, JD.
understand.
Is that what the people in North Kansas do? They eat people?
No,
North Kansas.
no.
I ain't going to North Kansas.
In southern Martinsville, we don't do that.
In southern Martinsville, which is in North Kansas. I understand. We'll check your
North
map.
Kansas.
South
No,
Wichita.
No, it's North Carolina, but yeah.
Oh, North Carolina. I see.
Oh, my bad. He's trying to represent. You could tell.
He is, dude. It's awesome. It's
Like,
pretty
man.
awesome.
Like, hey, I'm a kid from my people.
Yes, I believe North Carolinian. I
I
fight
believe
with
you eat, sleep, and
what?
No,
I don't know.
don't listen
Mike.
to them. That's what those East Californians do. They're weird. Mountain people, you see.
It's true.
Yeah.
California's.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
me away.
Oh yeah, California sucks.
Absolutely. Now, in your home of Middle Pennsylvania, do you go to the beach often?
I only did that when I was a kid. And I didn't like it.
You didn't like it. Why didn't you like the beach?
Much
let's just-
sand.
no, worse.
Of course. It's everywhere.
It gets
everywhere.
everywhere.
True, but I think it was because of a family trip I had one time.
Oh my God! Tell
Let's
us
just
about
say,
it.
oh
What did your
yeah,
uncle do?
not my uncle.
No.
My ex stepmom. She beat the crap out of me.
Your ex stepmom
Yes.
beat the crap out of you at the beach. How do you
No,
become
no,
an
no,
ex
listen.
stepmom? My brain's wrapping
No,
around
no,
that
I
for a second.
meant my stepmom. Sorry, I keep forgetting that.
Your stepmom, so she's not ex, she is officially stepmom. Okay. And she beat the crap
Yes.
crap out of you at the beach. What were you doing?
Don't ask. I was being autistic. Okay.
You were. What were you touching things you shouldn't have touched, JD?
No, I was crying, and I think I was having a lot of stress and
Uh-huh.
had a meltdown. And she beat the crap out of me in the bathroom. Yeah.
For crying. Well, that is a rough stepmother, that's for sure. How many stepmothers have you had, JD? I mean, all jokes aside.
One, the one.
Just the
And
one.
she's
So there is
still
no ex. There's only the stepmom, and she's still your stepmom.
yes. I mixed up with my ex stepdad. He was a jerk.
I see. So you have a stepmom and a stepdad. So are you adopted?
No. He's my mom's second husband, and no, that they're not together anymore.
Okay, so your mom married stepdad, stepdad remarried. I get it. Okay. So wow, JD, you've had a lot of things happen to you in your life. You sound pretty young too. How old are you?
30.
Well, okay, you're not as young as I thought.
Actually, I think now 32 soon.
Yeah, no. Joe says you think you'll be 32 soon. That's we jump years sometimes. This whole pandemic it's confusing the mind. Joe says that's how Jersey moms roll. Don't cry, or I'll give you something to cry about, dude. That's how my mom rolled. My grandma too.
Yeah. Same.
Doesn't have to be Jersey.
No, it doesn't have to be Jersey. That's just old fashioned moms.
I was beaten. I turned out fine.
Yeah, no, me too. No, yeah, sure. But of course, the problem was my father, who is a lifelong soldier, would constantly challenge me to fight him. That was a problem.
Oh yeah, my dad too.
Yeah.
And it sucked because he was always so much bigger, and I'm like, man, I
Yeah.
wish.
Why you guys keep bragging about having dads?
Ouch.
Sorry, Booster.
So
Oh,
Booster,
man. Booster revealed that he has no dad.
How many stepdads have you had, Booster?
Only about 4.
Only about 4. Okay, well, the story,
Yeah.
it's gone way downhill today, guys. We are talking
They
about
all
the
beat
Orient,
me.
and they all beat you. We're talking
At
a bit about
once one
Dynasty
time, they
Warriors
just got together and just beat the shit. Oh man, it's
and
just
domestic
brutal.
violence. Yeah, it's
So it was a step orgy?
Oh, wow.
Not one of them filled me.
Not one.
What is
How
it,
dare
guys?
they?
Am I
How
not
dare
pretty
they?
enough? Fuck you.
No.
Okay, we always have Kingdom Hearts.
So, JD, in West Illinois, what kind of fun do you guys have over there?
Oh.
It's not Illinois. It's Illinois.
Shut up.
No, it sucks.
Illinois.
It sucks. Sometimes we don't have much of anywhere to go except for Walmart or the flea market, and the flea market's closed. So yeah.
Oh, that sucks. No, the flea markets are always fun. And Walmart. Do you still do you guys still have a Kmart, or is it just totally dead?
Oh, the Kmart already died.
Oh wow.
Way before. It died during the 90s.
Did it? Oh wow, it shows how long I've been in America.
Even we have a Kmart in New Zealand. That's
Oh, so it does live.
Actually,
an artifact.
Ours shut down when the Walmart came in. The Walmart bullied them. You know how there's gangs in North Carolina, right?
Yes, you
Where
told
I
us
live.
about the gang warfare, apocalyptic. Yeah. Go ahead.
Chicken gang.
Yeah.
No, go. Please continue. I want to hear more about the gang warfare.
Oh, let's just say it was brutal.
It was. Were they using
Yeah.
switchblades, or were they had moved on to axes?
No, worse. They used scanners.
Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. That one hurt. Okay. Explain yourself, sir. Explain yourself.
Where are you?
What are the
What is
scanners?
this?
Are we talking about
Telling-
head exploding scanners, or are we talking about checkout scanners? What are we on about?
Both.
Both. All right.
Hey, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah, save the money, you know.
It's about
See,
the money.
I was picturing chicken drumstick clubs,
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, they
Something.
brought out the scanners.
Jeez.
My God.
Yeah.
But okay, I gotta read some of the chat. I just have to. Booster, I got this game called Gun Pixies on Switch. It's that kind
I
of
love Gun Pixies.
degeneracy you could stream on your channel if you bought it.
Yeah.
What is it? A
That
waifu game or something?
sounds disgusting. I want to play.
It-
There's
where
only
you
one
play
game
as
I'm
a-
holding out for at the moment that I will stream as soon as I get it, and that is the I Am Jesus Christ game.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Cassidy, do you know about Gun Pixies?
Yes.
Well, tell us about it.
Gun Pixies. All right, Gun Pixies is a game where you play as little pixies, right? And they go around shooting high school, college, actually just college. Shoot college girls and try to make them feel good, but then it also diverts them, and you pick up little like hearts and things around their rooms. And the goal is, you got to make them feel good.
So it's a
And so you
dating
shoot 'em
sim.
with
It's one of those
gun.
dating waifu sims. Okay.
Sounds
It's not-
degenerate.
It's not a dating sim.
Oh, it's not.
It's more
Okay.
of those peek up girl skirts type things.
Oh,
I didn't know there was a
Oh,
difference.
Them in the
no.
bathroom or whatever.
I
Yeah.
see.
It's
So it's
Japanese, you
naughty.
know.
Good old Japanese
Japanese
humor. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's only
Japan was
rated
a
M,
mistake.
or it's a rated teen actually. I don't know.
Well, you know, of
Didn't get
course,
far enough in it.
we're trying to joke and be funny, but I got a serious question for you guys who living in the West, because I've spent
Yeah.
the majority of my adult life in Asia, right? I am curious how women do react over there to things like that, because here in Japan, well, Asia in general, if you have like a sexy girl, bouncing boobs, upskirt, all that kind of stuff, the girls over here are
Yeah.
like, well, that's men, he,
That's just the way, yeah.
tee, and they don't care. They literally
Uh-huh.
don't care. It doesn't bother them or upset them in the least. And I'm kind of curious of what Western women would think about these things.
I think it depends on the woman. That's the truest answer, I believe, because I know
Depends on the
my
breed.
fiance. Yeah, it depends on the person. Because I know that there's a lot of girls who are a lot more free thinking about that type of stuff. Like they're just really open to that. My fiance, and I are Christian, and we oftentimes,
really?
we talk about we're Christian. We oftentimes talk about this stuff, like whether or not it's desensitized or whether or not it's legitimately like trying to be bad. And because I told her, like, I grew up like really liking like harem anime and stuff, but not really because I thought I could see myself in that type of situation. More like the idea was entertaining, and I never applied it to my life. I think
one woman is bad enough. Why would you
Yeah.
want a harem?
That's
That
fair
just sounds
enough. That's a fair
Exactly.
statement. Yeah.
True
Exactly.
enough. True.
Yeah.
True-
It's not,
true
and it's
that.
not supposed. It's not supposed to be a representation of
Of course not.
an escapism.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, it's like oh, this is a fun what if scenario, right? Like ha ha ha,
Yeah.
all in good fun. And so there are the girls who do that, but then there's also the girls who get vehemently opposed to this and are very offended and simply just will not tolerate anything
AKA
revolving.
Red, super insecure.
Huh?
I'm sorry,
Hmm.
JD was about to type in upon gay topics, so we should pause. Go ahead,
Oh.
JD.
No, feminists.
Oh, okay, that's close enough.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But Cassidy, the funny thing is, of course, here in Asia, like I said, there is no issue because they understand that, right? But the funny thing is, a lot of people have that kind of Catholic and later extreme Protestant Puritan feel on when it comes to sexuality. You do realize the original Christians had no trouble with sex whatsoever. Matter of fact, they had holidays
I
during
do.
the year where they had sex holidays, right? It's very much a more
Yeah.
modern thing. It's not an actual historical Christian thing. So
I
whatever.
know. I do. That's why I'm kind of open about it. Like, so reserved. I'm just trying to. I am respectful though. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I
No,
do
that's
understand
Booster's
that
job.
in.
Yeah.
I'm not a
yeah.
jerk. I'm lovely.
Yeah.
Name one
my book-
time I've been rude. Name one time. Tell me.
Just now.
You just arrived.
You can't, can you dickhead?
All right, let me
Yeah,
read
that's
some more of
right.
this chat here. Let's see. The last good act Kmart did for me was let me have a $20 price tag on Zelda Skyward Sword at Target due to price matching. Oh, that is cool. That's from
That was
Mortal
still
V.
too expensive.
That's pretty
Armoron,
awesome.
it is. Armoron says the Kmarts in Australia and New Zealand are owned by a different company to the ones in the U.S. Oh, there you go. That explains it. Which kind of like Tokyo Disneyland in Tokyo is not owned by Disney. Interesting. Scanners that blew up your head. That's right. Sheldon Martin says MNFers are on the next level, gangs scanning each other. That's right. JD lives in absolute apocalyptic hell. It is fair.
Yeah. It's true.
It's almost like a cyberpunk dystopia around here.
Oh my god.
Armoron says, "Get Ditzy Demons Are in Love with Me on Steam." All right.
I see demons. Sweet.
Sheldon Martin says, "One crackhead is bad enough," says Booster. Oh,
Yeah, once you've
no.
gotten a gum job, it just turns you
Ooh,
off woman
ow,
forever.
ow. All right. That just changes my whole day. Yeah. All right, let's come over here to this here and start looking at the art again. Now, Zach, of course, is doing his finishing out. We are coming up. We got about, 15 minutes left. And we're
ready?
seeing
Ready
some
for
great
Chester?
stuff from Zach.
Are
Yes,
you
Zach.
ready?
I am ready. Go ahead.
There you go.
Oh, there it is. That's perfect. Yeah. Brave. Yeah. And bold. That's a great piece. Of course, we have Tim is doing a homage to Star Wars, of course, and she's using those chopsticks there. Bring it up a little bit so I can see if her hands are in the right position, just to help you out there on those chopsticks. We don't. Okay. Oh, he's kind of on it. All right. Nice. We got Howl Comics and his Liu Bu. Very nice, dude. Very nice.
Guan Yu.
Oh, Guang Yu. Sorry,
General
Guang Yu.
Zhao.
Chicken, I love it. Let's
That's
see
what
here.
I was thinking.
Yeah. Rabbit has got himself a very cool piece as usual. I love when he does these perspective things. It's really cool, dude. Yeah. All right. And JD, of course, has the attack of the clones going on here. We have Eric Hawkins. And, well, she's a little more Chinese now. You worked it out. You just shut her eyes, and that helped. Yeah.
Oh, Eric, is that Sun Shang?
Little slant eye for the white guy.
Yeah, thank you. I'm all about it. I love it.
I think that's Sun Shang.
And she's not wearing any underwear either. She's
No, she's
a
not.
dangerous girl.
They get in the way.
They do. I love the giant circular scythes. That's pretty cool.
Chakrams.
Okay, well, thank you. There you go. And of course, we have Caesar's just absolutely stunning piece. I don't know. It's tough. There's some really good pieces here today, but I just feel like Caesar has captured the culture best. I really do. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but there's just something here.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to get abreast of the situation.
It
isn't
is. It is. Sometimes it is. Yeah.
Oh.
It's probably nipping at your heels as we speak.
It is. That's true. And I do love the tree. The tree is epic.
Yeah, that's right. Get your. I'm sorry. I was going to say that. I'm sorry. I'm refraining.
Freshly shaven, Junker Dunn
yeah.
says. Yeah, now that's a fair question. I don't know if I would probably drive her by the last female we have, but I'll do it anyway. Do you guys prefer shaven or not? What is the preference of the gentleman?
I could care less, honestly.
Okay.
I just don't want a mop.
Okay.
Yeah, like
okay.
if she's taking care of it, like it's nice. That's nice. Like 'cause if she cares, you care.
I'm sorry,
she
JD
like a
has.
bonsai
Go ahead,
tree.
JD.
It just depends on how thick it is.
It does, I guess. I suppose.
Look, just shave that thing, woman. I don't want hair in my mouth.
Yes.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right, now to juxtapose. Oh, I can't even say it now. To look at the other side, let us ask about this current phenomenon that's going on in the Western world that is called manscaping.
I like manscaping.
It's a good idea, Chester. Trust me. If you trim your bushes, it makes your dick look bigger.
I do it.
I just don't want to give.
I do apologize,
crap at
Booster,
home.
but some of us don't need optical illusions.
Hey, tell me you have a big hairy dong. That's not what I needed to know.
There you go.
That's great. That's good. That's good.
Oh man.
Some of us don't need optical illusions.
Oh,
Well,
God.
Chester's
Good.
glistens because of all the water.
That's true. That is a problem. You know, I get the joke, but it sucks, dude. If you're getting up in the middle of the night and you forget and your dick just drops in the water. It sucks,
Oh,
dude.
boo-hoo, your poor big dick.
Yeah. Hey, you know, there are problems that come with
Nobody
it.
knows what it's like to have a big dick.
Oh
Nice one.
Why does
man,
it sound like a
It's a nice.
because I can't even defend it because it's just this. Oh, fine.
Yep. Eat it. I mean,
You're not Chester.
Leave my big dick out of this.
Yes. Insert crystal dick joke here. I don't understand the manscaping. It just doesn't seem right, Eric.
it's a thing. Just deal with it.
It's, women
alright.
like it, man. That's why we do it.
It's true.
Women
No,
like
that's not
That's
true.
right.
Women like a
Exactly.
hairy man. What are you talking about?
it. They like a hairy man. They don't like a
Maybe
hairy
back in
dick.
the 80s.
I
Fucking
shaved
hell,
yesterday.
You're like a
and my-
caveman. You're
and
like
I
frozen
yeah.
time.
Yeah. I've been sporting a beard all of quarantine,
Uh-huh.
and I just shaved yesterday, and that was the first time that I couldn't keep her off of me. I was just like, "What the heck? Where was this? Where was this the whole time? I thought you thought I had a disease." And she's like, "You
Oh,
did." I'm like, "Man, this sucks." Because for me, I thought I was doing my duty, you know, just not shaving, doing the quarantine thing, being a caveman. It was good. Life was good.
Adrian's backing you guys up and said women like manscaping. Do they? Do they
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I think they do. I honestly
I
think
don't
they do.
I think it depends.
By the way, that was just my face. I couldn't even imagine if it was other places.
I don't know. Sheldon says manscaping has been happening in the U.S. for 20 years. Well, convenient. I've been outside of the Americas for 25 years. Makes sense.
Irony.
But irony, is that how you define ironic? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems bizarre. Eric, you got to back me up on this, dude.
I manscape. I can't.
Oh God, they've
I'm on
gotten
your
to
side,
you.
Chester.
They've
I'm on
gotten
your side,
Eric. Oh.
I don't go bare razor. but
Speaking
no,
of
do
which,
use
I
a
got to
trimmer.
shave
I
mine.
know.
It looks like a little.
Toss a coin.
I am
to
so
your Witcher.
disappointed.
Toss a coin to
It
your
looks like a
Witcher.
little
I
nose
am
with a little
plenty.
big and a little bush. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no,
It's gotta look like
Just
a
like peeking
like a
out
neat
of
little
there.
golf course.
I have the perfect
Yeah.
balance of hair. It need not be scaped. God was right the first time.
Why don't we ask? Why don't you do it? Then ask your wife what she thinks.
No, you ain't trick. I'm smarter than that, brother. You ain't getting me.
You
Toss
can't
a
get
Come on,
coin
me.
she's
to
for
your
shaking cock
Witcher.
just for a
Full
laugh.
value.
No, my wife would look at me
plenty.
cross-eyed if I did that, dude. No way. Adrian
might
seems
like it.
thinks that the ones he knows appreciate not having to deal with the hair in their mouth. All right, well, fine. It's part of their job.
Ouch.
Lady Celtic Moon says this is getting sick. I do apologize, ma'am. Chester's speaking like a Japanese man now. Whatever. Mortal V says, here's a disgusting thought to put in your head. Oh, no. Remember that anime with the guy who had the long nose hairs? Bowl. Yes, I do. Whatever. Imagine
Bowl,
that
bowl,
hair
bowl.
from somewhere else. I'm sure someone's done that already, dude. That's too easy, I would say. But actually, that bowl.
That's ripe for the pickings.
That was so stupid,
Too many bows.
so brain dead that I actually wouldn't let my kids watch it. I banned it in my house.
Dude.
Yeah, I did.
You're like me and SpongeBob, because my mom banned SpongeBob.
Yeah, well, your job as a parent must be taken seriously. And
You're a
anything that's going to
fascist.
reduce brain cells of your children is not allowed. That's just the way it is.
I watch SpongeBob and look at me.
I think it's the same with my mom and me and Simpsons. Weird.
Oh yeah. That's
Well, I mean, to be fair though, Simpsons, it had some funny stuff, but it is part of that anti-dad type of thing. It depends on the parents how they see it, I suppose. But I don't know.
Anti-dad.
Yeah,
Actually, I went a little
Simpsons is
crazy
very
one time.
anti-father. So is Bol worse than JoJo to you? For without question, way worse. Because JoJo is super, what's the word? Gay. Yeah.
Yes,
Super gay. And of course, it's because the guy who
Tell me
created it
about
is
it.
a gay man. He's a very flamboyant gay man, and that's his shtick, and that's cool.
Is he?
And
I didn't know
yes,
that.
he's very much so. But the reason why JoJo is so popular is because the story's really well written, right? And
True.
yeah, the Japanese don't care about that, as you shouldn't. If it's a good story, it's a good story, right? So no, I don't have any trouble with
Merit.
JoJo.
I actually just completed a dojo commission
Don't you
like
hate
2
the
days ago. Do you
JoJo?
guys want to see it?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Why not? Yeah, get it
That'd
in
be
there.
Yeah.
Show it to me. Show it right to my face.
Someone.
Oh, look
Well,
at that. That's pretty,
dang,
dude.
that's
It looks
cool.
like Donkey Kong, but okay.
Donkey Kong.
He wanted Donkey Kong to be the stand behind him with a blacked out face and a hoodie, so
Oh, I
that's
see.
what he got.
That's cool. That is
Awesome.
cool. That is cool. Yeah, that's fun.
Play Smash.
JoJo
Is that what's going
Kong.
on?
Yeah.
Who am I to judge what he wants? You know what I mean? He's paying me.
Alpha Proto says the guy who made JoJo is married. Oh, that might well be true, but what does that matter? Right? But I'm just saying that no one here cares. I haven't really
Oh,
heard
just
any
you making
negative at
things
all.
up again.
No, I'm not.
Is that what it is?
Not at all.
Oh, I think he is.
What do you mean you think I am? He's most certainly a well-known gay guy in Japan, dude.
Oh
Is he gay?
no.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't care. Either way, I'm like, cool, awesome. I like.
Yeah,
JoJo.
no. That my point was no one cares. Is the point, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. I mean, if you don't care if the character is gay or written by a gay guy, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, that shows he's doing his job.
Right. It's the same way I felt when I heard Clamp was an all-girl group. I was like, and
I don't even
I was
know
like,
who that
oh, that's
is.
so cool. They made Cardcaptor Sakura. They
Kogias.
made. Did they make Kogias? Okay. They made Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, Triple X Holic, Angelic.
You can do everything right.
Wow, I don't know anything you're talking about at all.
Magic Earth.
Rabbit
Right.
probably does though.
Right.
He's up on all that stuff.
Reyes, awesome.
Oh,
Wait, how about what's her name? Well, you know, like the artist of like, well, I guess Inuyasha's obvious, but like well, I guess Mason Ikoku is obvious too. Dang, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it.
Mortal V says Leo Luster should be the stand instead of Donkey Kong. Look up Leo Luster's song on YouTube and forever have your life changed. Oh, okay.
I don't want to do that.
Model is here. Hey, Model. We're talking about absolutely perfect and Christian conversations. Is what's going on here.
Liar.
Yeah,
What a liar.
We got 4 minutes, by the way, guys. The art looks like it's pretty much finished. We do hope that you guys are drawing along, and definitely drop that on the Twitter at #DNQFE, and we'll take a look at that at the end of the show. And Takahashi Rumiko is great, says Junkyard Dunn. I think so.
Thank you. That was her name. Takahashi Rumiko. Right.
Yeah. Continuing down here, really good art. What are you drinking now, Rabbit? What have we moved on to?
I'm just on Foster's.
Oh God, why do you drink that stuff?
Because it's cheap, and I went to shop hours ago.
I drink Foster's because the Association of Surfing Professionals is sponsored by Foster's, and I support my entities.
Oh, there you go. That's fair enough. Yeah.
I surf and I don't like it. I just drink it.
So, you obviously do like beer, Rabbit. When you
prefer ale.
Well, so do I. I prefer ale as well. But when you do go to actual pub, because I'm assuming you still have microbreweries in England, right?
We do. Yeah, they're all full of pretentious wankers, though.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. But I mean, because Britain has a history of taverns making their own ale and their own beers and lagers and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, there's some fantastic bars in Nottingham. Definitely.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite thing to drink when you go to the pub and get the a little bit higher grade of beer?
Literally just depends on what they have, I suppose. I like ale, and ale will be. I like to get if they have guest ales. That's always my favorite thing because you could try something new.
Oh, that makes
Guest
sense.
ales,
Makes
that's
sense.
cool.
You might not know what this is offhand, and my brain is having one of those senior moments. But there was a British detective show, and the detective in the show always used to drink something in the bars, the taverns. It's not beer. It was something, and I can't remember because I tried it once and I loved it, but I can't remember what he called it.
Mead. Mead,
No,
Cornish mead.
I love mead as well, but no, this wasn't that. It was a type of lager, beer, ale thingy. I just can't remember. You don't.
Nice.
So broad a thing.
Do you know the detective show I'm talking about? It's a little bit older.
Hey.
I can't even remember the name of it. Damn it! Someone help me. But
We'll get no
Is that a
sympathy
Sherlock,
from me.
Sherlock Holmes show?
no, not Sherlock Holmes. No, it was set in the
Thank God.
80s, maybe early 80s, late 70s. I think was the setting of it. Oh damn it! It's going to come to me later. It's not Detective
I don't
Conan.
know what it is then.
That's too old.
Yeah, but it was a good show though. I mean, Britain makes some really good detective shows.
He makes some good TV when they can be bothered, but that's the same in America, I suppose, except nowadays, I guess.
Well, it's an ongoing problem, for sure.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
What happened to Doctor Who?
Sucks.
I don't have. My friend's obsessed with it, and
It used to be good. Now it sucks.
Oh, all right.
Is he big in America then, Doctor Who?
Yeah, we watched Doctor Who.
Yeah, no, we
I
did.
didn't.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we did. But turns out when they made him a woman, then that's when it died.
That is.
But
That
it
just
wasn't that
happened.
what I read, it was more that they just went with the wrong kind of storylines and.
Yeah. It's because like a part of me was like, I can see it. Not sure. I'm like, oh, that's not that good. All right.
Yeah, it's like make a female doctor, but make it a good story. That's all they had to do, I guess. The same with a lot of the movies. Like Star Wars was the same.
Exactly. I felt that way about.
Yeah, but see, the thing with it is, if they wanted to make a female Time Lord, they could have done that and just had a spin-off, like they did with Torchwood, right?
Tell me about it.
You don't over my head. I don't watch these kind of things. I'm not a sci-fi.
Or clone.
Yeah. Let's see.
I
Mortal
mean, it
Beast
would be
says,
nice to see
Booster,
a
this is
clone.
off topic, but what is Crash Team Racing Nitro-fueled Nitrous Oxide Edition? Is that with all the DLC or something?
Oh, Crash Team Racing. I remember that.
Yeah.
Booster has fallen over
GTR.
and he can't get up. All right.
I'm here. I was having a little lie down. I was worked out. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tuck it out little boy.
Would you like me to repeat the question?
No, I saw it. Don't worry. I've answered his question. Don't you worry, boys.
All right, good. All right, well, we come to the end of the
No
show.
one panic.
Art is
No one
certainly
panic.
finished. So, Booster, why don't you count him down and shut him down?
Wait, hold on. I'm doing hair.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Can I at least finish the hair?
No.
Okay, you're allowed to
Pencils
okay, we're gonna
down.
wait-
Everything
No, we're
down.
gonna wait for Cassidy to finish the hair.
All right, fine. Go ahead, finish your hair.
That's right,
I think we
boy.
talked enough about hair here, to be honest with you. But, whatever.
Yeah,
Thank
we had
you.
very interesting conversations about hair all night. It was pretty awesome.
Last time.
Loved it.
All right.
Okay.
Well, while
Are you
he's
done?
doing that, let me come over here and take a look at the stuff we have. Now, do keep in mind, after I show you the art, we are definitely going to drop the straw poll, and you guys get over there and vote. Remember, you don't have to download anything. You don't have to sign up for nothing. You just vote and come back. It's easy. And then, of course, we'll take a look at the draw along, which we hope you guys have been doing. Once again, just drop that over at Twitter on hashtag DNQFE. So let's take a look here. We're going to look at Zach's first, and you certainly shouldn't vote for Zach. But I'm loving it, though, dude.
We shouldn't vote for Zach?
No, don't vote for Zach.
I like
that's,
Zach.
That's kind of the rule. Yeah.
I like Zach.
No,
Yeah.
you're not allowed. You're not allowed to
Not
vote
allowed.
for Zach. He's gonna be on the straw poll,
Hey.
but you're not allowed to vote for him.
Yeah, can't vote for him. Yeah.
Oh,
But
damn.
anyway, Zach,
Yeah,
as usual, you're killing it because you always kill
Shit,
it.
I have to make the straw poll.
Oh, you asshole! Really? You ass.
Hey, we got
Jesus.
extra time. Woo.
Anyway, Zach, so tell us a little bit about your piece here and what your inspiration was for today.
Well, she was Chinese and then she went Irish. So, and her Irish self is a bit more free, I guess, because she has booby tassels.
She does have booby tassels.
Right on.
That's fair, and they got much larger too. Are you trying to insinuate that Asian women don't have large breasticles?
No, I didn't
think
say
that was
at
you,
all,
man.
'cause I think the
I think that's
Asian
the-
version actually has one much bigger. If you look at them, that's
They usually do. That's true. It's wishful thinking is what that is. That just
I think they're bigger right now, and then
They
if you
are.
go to our Irish version, they actually
Oh God. Okay.
yeah, so they get smaller. So.
She's definitely got tassels going on. They do get smaller. You're right, or at least they fell out of the brassiere. Therefore, gravity took over. That's what happened.
Yeah. One of
So,
the two.
and I appreciate the eye to detail, Zach, and your understanding of anatomy and how gravity affects it. That is awesome. That is awesome.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But very cool piece as usual. And of course, all jokes aside, if you guys like what Zach is doing, definitely vote from him in
crystal
the.
Penises.
Oh yes, I see them growing. I see them growing. Thank you very much.
Penises.
Why out of that whole show? Why was that the one thing you guys grabbed on?
Because you made it so weird. Because you talked about it so strange. You made it so weird.
Yeah, right.
All right.
It was disturbing. It's stuck in her head.
Look at her. Look at her. She's that crystal's growing and it's phallic. Everything's phallic. I think that's what the quote was.
I was correct, by the way. Thank you very much. Moving down the line here,
You're
someone
astoundingly have a wrong. Just always wrong. It's incredible.
And moving down to someone who appreciates me, Tim. Beautiful piece today. I love it. Your Padme homage. It's wonderful.
It's not actually a Padme homage. That was just a joke. But
bring it up a little bit so we can see it. She's eating. Well, no, what are they eating? Fried rice? Is that what they're eating?
That's all I know that Asian people eat.
I see.
My wife eats rice 4 meals a day.
I do love the subtlety where the steam from the rice is coming up and just slightly obfuscating the breasticle. That's perfect, dude. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Well, if you like what Tim's done, definitely vote from the straw poll, which is currently being constructed. Moving down, we have the Howl Comics here, of course, and Alan has done a very nice character from Dynasty Warriors. Beautiful as usual, and this is another one of your ones that you're leaning a little bit away from your style and doing something a little bit more realistic. It's cool, dude.
I jump around.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like
Filthy
it.
whore, but I get around.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, you got to make money where you can, brother. It is awesome. I agree, Junkyard Done. So if you guys like what Howell is doing, definitely vote for him in that straw poll, guys. Mike needs all the help he can get. Now we have, of course, One Doom Rabbit, and that is beautiful, dude. I love it. Love it.
You see it, right?
Oh, we see it just fine, dude. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks awesome, One Doom.
Yeah. Very nice. So now, this inspiration for this, did you take it off a Dynasty Warriors pick, or where'd you get the inspiration for it?
From the anime series Kingdom.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that. You mentioned that. Yeah. It looks cool, dude. Very, very nice. So if you guys like it, vote for that over in the straw poll, please. Here,
foreshortening though. So sick.
It's beautiful, dude. Moving down to JD, and then we have the Gundam Apocalypse taking place here. JD, what was your inspiration for today? Just curious.
Oh, I think it was the 08th MS team with the Dynasty Warriors and then Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
And how did they jump from Dynasty Warriors, something set 2,000 years ago, to Gundam, something sent 1,000 years from now? How did that happen?
Yeah, it was a collaboration between Koei Tecmo and Bandai.
Oh,
Namco.
Bandai's at fault. Oh, that's always the truth, isn't it?
Yeah, they tend to take the Dynasty Warriors. What do we call it? Oh man, I'm tired.
Seriously?
They tend to do crossovers.
They take the whole Dynasty Warriors thing and take that method to other games and shit.
Well, to be fair though, Gundam is very much about a struggle between royal houses. It's not actually out of the picture to be done in that. It makes sense, actually. Yeah, oddly, it does make sense. Yeah.
Gundam's awesome. I love Gundam.
Yeah, it's very well constructed and long run series. It's got a huge amount of mythology around it, and it's still very beloved here in Japan, of course.
So when are we going to do Gundam?
Well, I'm sorry. What was that?
When are we going to do Gundam?
When are we?
Yeah, we're the Gundam episode.
Zachary said, "Tell me about it." Jesus, Zach. Booster. Yeah, talk to Booster. Booster and Pixel are in charge of all the scheduling stuff. I'm just here. I'm just
Well, we're
happy to
doing
be
Kingdom
here.
Hearts next, so
Are
unfortunately.
we?
Yeah.
Well, Booster's
Yeah.
up.
I
It's
don't
his
know.
decision. So talk to him. But thank
I
you very
guess
much,
we have to
JD.
now.
And keep your head down, dude. Keep your head down. I never
Will
realized
do.
that South Massachusetts was that deadly. It's really shocking to me. It's
Yeah.
North
enlightening.
Carolina.
Yeah. Oh, North Carolina. Oh, sorry. I apologize. All right.
Jeez Louise, bro.
Eric, sir.
Oh, you're going to hell, Chester.
I know.
We're all going there.
Yes, we are. You're right, JD. It's funny because
Yeah.
my kids. I remember my kids used to say that in the car. I was like, "Daddy, where we going?" And I'm driving and say, "I'm going to hell, and I'm taking you with me." They freaked them out. It's awesome. Eric,
Yes.
where did you get your inspiration for today, sir?
My inspiration came from a commercial you showed us. That's where the crystal phallic symbols come from.
Yes.
Oh, the character?
Yeah.
Oh, I just looking up reference and I found this kind of cool looking chick called Sung Chang Jing.
Okay.
Say that
So
a
I
little
just-
bit more racistly.
Sun Chang. Sun
Chang?
Zhang
Okay.
Jiang.
Zhang Jing. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, she was
Close
half
enough.
naked, so I thought I'd draw her.
Close enough. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I don't even know where to start with that. Yeah, it's beautiful though. Booster, would you like to enlighten us what these giant circular scythes are?
They are called chakrams, but they are not very practical in war. But
You would
half
think
the
not.
weapons they use in Dynasty Warriors aren't. Like, there's a guy with nunchucks out there. You wouldn't take nunchucks into a full-on war, I'd imagine.
No, I would say
I know.
not.
Drawings.
Say about that.
But you know what? Dynasty Warriors is all about rule of cool, baby.
Oh, which
Are these
makes
more
sense,
like
yeah.
clubs than knives? Because they didn't look like they really had sharp edges on them.
Oh, I'm sure she magically levitates them across the battlefield or something, dude.
Yeah, that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, rule of cool.
Yeah, well, rule cool, and that's fine because in real actual combat, a polearm is what you want, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is much cooler than a polearm, and I love it. It's a beautiful piece, and if you guys like what he's
Thanks,
doing, definitely vote for him, the straw poll. Moving down here to Caesar, who is cheating epically, but I will allow it.
Why?
I will. I'm just have to allow it. I'm sorry. Could you
Why?
zoom in on that a little bit, Caesar? Or El Guapo? Yeah, beautiful. I actually
Yeah, it's
love
gorgeous.
I mean, of course, obviously we're drawn to the nipples, but I love the face and head shape though. It's really cool, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah, I really like it. It accentuates the Asianness or the Orientalness, I should say.
Mhm.
You allowed
Putting.
to say Oriental?
Well, of course I am. That's what they are. What are you talking about?
Oh.
You know, Oriental means East Asian. You understand that, right?
Oh, I see.
These young people are stupid. But anyway, I love it.
You understand?
Yeah. And if you guys like it, you should definitely vote for in the straw poll. Thank you very much, Caesar. That's awesome, dude. Last but certainly not least, we have Cassidy, who I don't know exactly what to say about this, but I'll let you say everything about it. Go ahead.
I'm not sure what it is.
It's just a moe version of Nautorally. I wanted to draw her based off of her rendition I remember seeing in Dead or Alive, and I was like, that's awesome. But I already knew she was in Dynasty Warriors as well, so I'm like, let's just do that.
You have
I
to
was just
back
feeling-
up. What is a moe version? I really don't understand.
Moe is a visual style. It's just it's an aesthetic thing that a lot of anime artists, manga artists have been adapting, for a while. It's like just basically making whatever's normal and just like trying to make it as cute as possible. Borderline. Well, anyway, it's there.
Okay.
That's what it is.
All right. Well, she's definitely cute. That's for sure. Yes, what's going on with the left side of the butt? Yeah, I think he was trying to move the leg up a little bit, and her hips are a little to the side. But this belt he's got on her, I think, is kind of thrown off the angle he was trying to get. I think is what happened. I see that too.
Yeah, I didn't do a pencil, so. And what I could do is I could like draw out this part here. I could like draw this out more, but I mean, we're already done. So
Yeah. No, I think it's the belt that throws it off. But all right then. Well, if you like what Cassidy's done, definitely vote for him in the straw poll. So let's go through
Right.
here again. We got Zach. We have Tim. We have Alan, of course. We have Rabbit. We have JD, who is under siege as we speak. We have Eric. We have Caesar. And we have Cassidy. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let Booster drop that straw poll, which I'm sure is done by now. I gave him plenty of time. And then we're going to take a look at the draw.
Would you like a right meow?
I would. Thank you.
Would you let me drop it right meow, Chester?
Yes, now would be good. Yes.
Right meow?
Right meow?
right meow. Right meow.
Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Go ahead.
I'm pretty happy.
So slightly.
Yeah, I'm glad. All right. So now one thing that happened during today's stream, which was chaotic, was that Booster didn't draw his own Dynasty Warrior, which is weird because the whole thing is his idea.
I was gonna,
Yeah,
but
where's your Lubu?
I didn't feel very inspired. I just want to go nap after this.
Well, show us the draw-alongs anyway.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to the draw-alongs now.
Thank you.
So here we are. We'll start with a Jason Gonzalez.
Ooh, I like Jason Gonzalez.
And he's making a comic. And here's his first one. I think it's Zhao Yun, but I'm not sure. He didn't say. I'd like him to say in the comments if he can which one he went for.
I love the banded
That's
male.
awesome.
The same thing that Rabbit did. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much, Jason Gonzalez. Jay Chimpansky does Hong Kong Fooey and Booster.
This is the win right here. Good on you, Jay. Hong Kong Fooey and the Kiwi. It's perfect. It's perfect. I love it. Yeah.
It's awesome. Thank you very much, Jay.
Hong Kong Fooey.
Then this is nuts. Look at what's going on here. This is Blue Moon cartoons.
Why doesn't Blue Moon come on here with us? And excuse me, sir, Kiwis don't get such abilities. Bears are far superior. Thank you very much.
Look at this. So we got a Boost Kiwi getting absolutely mutilated in the first one, and then Kiwi is chopping off a
my head,
in this one.
yeah. Specifically mine. The saxophone is dropping, still playing music as I was lovingly entertaining the crowd.
This is wild.
It is awesome. But Blue Moon, dude, please come on the show. We'd love to have you, man. Hong Kong Fluey.
Thank you very much. Here is Junkyard
Spreader
Dunn.
of deadly disease. Hi. Oh, look at that. Junkyard Dunn. Very nice.
Wow, that was
He
pretty
says,
good.
didn't know you were doing Dynasty Warriors. I just looked up Han Dynasty outfit. See, this is what happens when you don't put Dynasty Warriors on the title, Chester.
Well, this is a kimono. It's Japanese, but we'll take it. Sweet.
We'll take this anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, prick Chester. It's Chester's fault.
It is. It's always
But thank
my
you very
fault.
much, Junkyard Dunn. Thank you. We got
Cheating
Zephyr Bradley
again.
cheating.
Yeah.
Once again. Tolfa is 18 pages into a 22-page
Nice.
notebook.
Can't wait to see
Going
the
up.
book, man. Yeah.
He did a Yu Yang.
Ooh, look at
I
that.
looked up after very
That's a
quick
fighting
Google
girl.
search.
Why don't you guys do her, man?
I think he looked up the one from 9.
I came here for fun. To win.
All right. Yeah, but she's got the halberd there, and ooh, I like it, dude. I like it.
Awesome stuff. Thank you very much, Tolfa. And another was this Yang? Was it
JC,
Wang
man.
Yuanji?
Ooh, she got a fan.
Wanji. Oh man, brutalizing that. But yeah, this is JCM, and then he has a inked version up there.
Yuanji.
Wang Yanji. There
Wang Yanji.
you go. Awesome.
Very nice.
Right, thank you very much, JCM. Awesome.
Thank you, JCM. Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Oh.
Ooh, what's that?
Amaran. Okay, something Chinese, an old Chun-Li pick. That's
Oh.
cheating, but at least it has titties.
Oh,
That's true. That is fair. Chung Li is
And some
Chinese after
thighs.
all, so it's fair enough. Yeah.
I feel like that's still cheating, but whatever. And that's all the ones of that. And no.
Oh, El Rodimus. Oh no. Heads up, Chester.
Oh,
General
awesome.
Sao. Dick in
Jesus. Dick in water. No.
But
That
yeah,
one
there's
went
Alpha
right over
Super
my head.
Flash running late. Very unlike him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If you refresh over the next hour, there'll probably be 10 more show up.
That's all from that one. But for some reason, Adrian was using this one, and I couldn't pass up his because his were quite funny. So we have this one here. He did a Zuo Chi Chester.
Yeah.
Based on the Dynasty
Nice.
Warriors Zuo Chi. And a Gan Ning booster. He knows that Gan Ning is my favorite.
Oh, that's cool, dude. Look at that. What's that?
A
Me
little
and my
Gan Ning, he's got his
wisdom
little
and the
bells.
Kiwi about to kick ass. Yeah, I still love it because you use it as your icon, but I love the Weldon, this badass Kiwi fighting Kiwi. It's so cool.
He does.
Yeah.
He does the best booster. Oh, we have a Liu Bei Llama.
Ooh, a little bit of Denali homage. Nice. Yeah, love it. All right. And where you said on this
he gets
place
to be Liu Bei.
where he
This
does.
is the DQUE, the Ultimate Edition. For some reason, Adrian's using that one. Like a silly bugger.
I didn't know we had that. All right. Well,
we don't. I never check it.
Uh-oh. We got a close up.
Chester's what it says.
I know what it says, dude. I know what it says.
He put a bunch of hearts behind it, though.
Yes, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Lots of
yeah.
love. But that's
that's all the draw-alongs.
That's the love I get. And thank you guys very much for that.
The love you deserve.
We do appreciate it. We love the draw-alongs. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad someone went with a General Tsao joke. Yeah, of course it's necessary. I was expecting someone to make a Sun Tzu joke, but no one did. But let me look at the art real quick once more because I do need to vote. So we got Zach here. And I love the way you do legs, Zach. You do legs really well.
Thank
you. Lovely legs.
I like legs.
We got Tim here, and he's looks like he's working on. No, he's showing what he did. I love that feature that you can just scroll up the touchscreen there, and it shows the work. It's pretty cool, dude. I love that.
It is awesome, man. I love it. It's so satisfying.
It is, man. It's very cool. Yeah. And what is that? Using Surface Pro or something like that?
Procreate on an iPad Pro.
Oh, well, there you go. Rock on. Of course, we have Howl's Emperor here. It's very, very nice. We have Rabbit. Very cool piece. We got JD. And we have Eric. And, of course, we have Oh, man, I don't know, dude. Who am I going to vote for?
Who's going to be?
And we got Cassidy as well. You know, I've made up my mind. I know who I'm going to vote for. I've made up my mind. I'm done. I'm doing it. Here we go. And this is who I'm voting for. There we go. All right. Boom.
Am I supposed to vote?
Yes, of course you're supposed to vote. Goodness gracious. And people are starting to listen, Booster. Don't vote for Zach Bradley.
I love it. I love it. We put that rule out there and people don't do it. That's great.
Very nice. It's very nice. Well, we have 20 votes up in here, and we got 28 watching. So we'd like to see some more of you guys get in there and drop that love into the votes, please. We'll give it a couple more minutes.
Love.
It's tied at the top, though,
Drop
guys.
the love in
It's
the
tied.
water.
It's tied. And
Let me find the link.
it's right in the chat.
No,
Uh-huh.
It's right there. No, I found it.
It's right there.
Found it.
Ooh, I don't know who's going to win, Booster, because it's tied. It's a dead heat right now.
Me.
I don't want to win. I don't want to go on the Pro Edition. Too much pressure.
It's not too much pressure. Most of the people on the Pro Edition are from here.
Right?
It's true.
Yeah, anymore they are.
They're all a bunch of wannabes. They want to be like us.
It's true.
Tell me
They
about
want to be
it.
good.
Oh no. I don't know. It's 20. It's stuck on 20 votes, man, guys. We got to get some more votes in here. Break this tie. We definitely.
Where's the? Oh, it's in the chat. That's right. Struggle.
Still plenty of you over there can come over and vote. We got 20 votes, so let's get in here and break this tie.
My Kingdom Hearts brother. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Who am I voting for? I'm gonna vote for. This one.
Oh.
Yeah. What?
Oh,
Who?
wait, there we
What?
go. There we go. There we go.
Decided.
All right.
No one panic.
All right. Well, it's I love the naming convention you got going on here, Booster. It's wonderful, and I have to read it all.
Yeah. I made sure to make them nice and long, so you have to read it all.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
He
Well, I'm
made
going to let it
mine
go a few more
epically
minutes.
long.
I wonder how Edwin would feel about me sending 2 names over.
May as well. You may as well just give them all of our artists. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
just send them all over. We'll all go.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Not me.
But really, I ain't got time for that.
You're going to Pro Edition whether you like it or not.
That's right. Don't you complain either.
I've been
All right.
once. This is a lot more fun.
Well, all right. I'm going to call it then, and I'm going to send 2 names to Edwin. I'm fine with that. You guys fine with that?
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
go ahead.
All right, cool.
Sure,
That's
I'm
what
cool
I'm
with it.
doing
That's
then.
less pressure for me.
Sure.
I'm doing it. All right. So here we go. I'm calling it right now. All right. So
Right now.
let me get in here and get to the voting, and it should be fun. There were some really good art today, and I do appreciate everybody. But let's start down on the bottom, and you people are very good. You listen. Zachary Bradley with the wonderful Irish lady you're not allowed to vote for, 0 votes. Perfect. Perfect. Claps. Claps.
I was gonna vote
Nice.
for him. I'm gonna vote for him.
Yes. Let's see here. And we have then with a tie at the bottom there. It's actually, this is all tied for 4th place because they're all 3 of them tied. So we have,
Yay!
with 1 vote each, we have JD Otaku and the Gundam Apocalypse. We have
That was my vote.
That's good. We have the Howl Comics with the sexy Guan Yu. That is not Lubu. Fair enough.
I only got 1 vote.
And you got 1 vote, yes. And Cassidy, My
1
Kingdom
vote?
Hearts, bro. Well, very nice guy. 1 vote.
Bro,
I don't know what to
bro.
tell you, Howl. It's pretty awesome. But
I'm saying Guan.
claps.
You got Guan votes.
Guan vote.
1 vote.
It was a joke. Oh, I see. All right.
Cheated.
It was a
All right.
joke.
All right. Well, in
Oh.
3rd place, all alone, we have One Dune Rabbit is doing something totally off topic. He is banned forever. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Claps for
Apparently
One Dune
so.
Rabbit. Claps. Claps. Claps.
Clap.
Very nice.
Clap.
Let's see. And in 2nd place, once again, all by himself, we have Eric Hawkins and his crystal cock. What? Really? Really? All right. Well, claps anyway for the Eric anyway. Very nice. Very nice. And then sitting up there in 1st place, getting gold medals wrapped around various appendages of their bodies and going over to the Drawn a Quarter Pro Edition on Mike's channel, as long as he doesn't get continuously false flagged like so many of us have. We have Tim R. and his incredible Natalie Portman and Caesar El Guapo with the actually lovely piece. It is. That's right. Claps for the winners. Claps for the winners.
Claps.
Very nice. Very
Clap.
nice. Very
Clap.
nice. Very nice.
Oh wait.
All right. Now,
my end. Oh.
Now, Tim and Caesar, please send to my Twitter, which the link is down below if you don't have it already. Send me those pics so I can give them to Edwin sooner than later, please. And I will get that taken care of, and Edwin will contact you and get you on the show next Wednesday. Yeah. But thank you to everybody else for being here. Let me go through the art real quick again so you can take a look at it. We got Zach's lovely piece. Once again, you do Lake so well. We got Tim's great looking piece here. I love it. I love the use of steam. It's really cool. We got the Howl Comics and his really, really cool piece here. He's got that Naginata going on as well. We have Rabbit.
Finally.
Certainly. Oh, Three Stooges, nice. One Doom Rabbit, of course, and his beautiful looking piece here, although it is off topic, but I appreciate it. We have JD and Death from Above, which is awesome, which is something he has to worry about on a daily basis because Southern California is a dangerous place. It's just the way it is.
It's North Carolina.
Oh,
We're on the East Coast.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It's an elderly thing. Just understand that. But Eric, of course, has his really beautiful piece as well. And, of course, Caesar with his breathtaking thing he did. And, of course, Cassidy with his something that should be illegal, to be fair. But nevertheless, Happy to have you all in here.
Yeah, whatever.
And I'm going to let these guys tell you where they can be found, and then we'll get ourselves out of here and let you guys go to bed. So, Booster, sir, tell them where they can find you. You must be doing something degenerate.
Oh
well.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Booster.
we ended on Booster.
No, we don't end it on Booster. Go ahead.
Oh, we're back.
All right.
What's going on? You're live.
Go ahead, Booster.
Oh, I'm here. I just said, it's Booster, baby. I'm Booster Kiwi on YouTube and Twitter.
Sweet.
You can DM me if you like. You could, if you're, a sexy little lady, you could say, hey, Boost, I think you're really cute and funny. I wanted to, come in and tell you you're really nice and you're really lovely and you're actually smart and very funny and, and I think you really carry the show. You don't need Chester. You should go off and do your own thing.
You
and
should.
and if you like, here are my boobies. Look at them.
And just don't tell them about the web toes and you'll be all right.
Yeah. Oh, Chester! Oh,
Bastard Chester.
Bastard Chester. All right, moving down here. Cassidy, tell them about what you're doing and where you can be found, dude.
I may or may not have a comic coming out soon. I mean, like with Diamond going down, it was kind of up in the air, but we'll see. I'll release more information as I get it. But yeah, you can follow me on Mr. Cassidy Art wherever social media is found. But follow me on my YouTube in particular because I am going to be I'm going to start posting videos. So hopefully you guys can get a kick out of that.
No, absolutely. We love looking at comic book art videos. Those are fun. All right. Well,
Sweet.
Moving down here to Caesar. And Caesar, do remember to drop that pic onto my Twitter so I can give it to Edwin, okay? But tell him about what you're working on, dude.
Cassidy. I'm such a bully.
Yeah, so you can find me on Twitter at Caesar Feliciano. And just to let you know, I'm actually have this campaign. It's a second chance campaign for people that didn't pick up my graphic novel the first time around. I'll be fulfilling next month. Everything's being printed. I got my Gemini mailers in. I'm going to start fulfilling in June. But in case you didn't get on it, it's little 16 days left on this campaign. And you can get the comic, get Chango the Broken Veil. I guess that's all I got for you.
No, that's cool, dude. And I have to say, you have it's totally unfair. You have such a great name, Caesar Feliciano. That's just a wonderful name. That is cool, dude. I wish I had a cool sounding name like that. It's like automatic sexy. That's why he's had so many sex with Asian ladies.
Busby.
That's why.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's just Chester Cornelius Busby III. It doesn't work much.
Busby. What kind of name is Busby? I don't like it.
Awful.
Get it out of here with that. Change it. Get a real last name. I hate it.
Yeah. I just, when I played my saxophone, I just went by the nickname Suave, so it was good. It worked.
That was
Enrico
I get it.
Suave.
All right, Eric, dude, take it away.
Hey, ES_Hawkins on Twitter. You can also find me on Kickstarter for 5 more days to fund the Zombie for World of Oz #2, No Rest for the Wicked, which now includes kiwi birds.
No, that's perfect. It actually looks like it belongs in Oz, dude. It's perfect.
I love it.
Yeah.
Here he is. Look at him. Look at him. He's just like, hey, Boozy, you want to back this? Yeah, you're in it. But you have to back it now, you bastard. I'm like, well,
I mean,
now
that's pretty
do.
cool, dude. Chester Amaran says Chester obviously wears bow ties. Only on occasion. Thank you very much. But of course, Eric's got really great art. You guys know that. You see that here all the time. And it's I love the premise on this. The Zombie for Word of Oz. It's pretty cool. It's a steam spunky steam spunky. Oh, that's close enough. Teen spunky.
I like fantasy adventure.
That's the best. Yeah. But definitely check it out, guys, and go over and support it if you can. Even if you can't, just share it out. Get some more eyes on it because it's a cool looking project, man. I like it. All right, let's move down here to Mr. JD.
Hey guys, this is JD the Comic Otaku, and oh dang it. Okay, give me a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Well, you can find my stuff at www.indieplanet.com. facebook.com/Comic Attacker Press with those dashes.
Well, JD, you're actually quite prolific. It looks like. I mean, you got a bunch of comics. How many comics have you made, dude?
Well, so far I've got 7 on there, but
Very
actually I've made 2 more that's going to be on there soon, hopefully.
All right, and
This
guys,
one's
no, go ahead.
this is the latest book I've finished. It's called the Otakuverse. It's going to take a while to be on there.
Okay, now your Otakuverse stuff and your 7 comics are, and of course, Mortal V has this up in here, so you guys can go check it out. Are those free to view, or they cost money?
Well, they cost money, but the digital costs about pretty much. The digital version costs about 99 cents. That's less than a
there you go,
McDonald's
guys.
menu item.
It
And
is, but it's not quite a Bojangles level. Those are more expensive. But
Tell me
guys,
about it.
definitely go over and support JD and buy one of his digital comics, man. Check it out.
Yeah, or you can go and buy a physical one. That's pretty cool.
You can do that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That you can find it right over here. Mortal V has put it up there. Sweet. One doomed rabbit who is more concerned about playing rock and roll and his punk music.
About punk.
Tell us what's going on with your life, brother.
Wow.
I'm
Just assumes he's punk.
I did. I assumed his gender even. Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
I like punk. I like metal. I like anything, hardcore and in your face. You can find me at Twitter and Instagram, One Doom Rabbit, all one word. But hopefully, I'll have a comic at some point. We'll see.
No, so do I. You're a really good artist, dude.
Make it. Get it out of there.
Please make it. Yeah.
It'll be more of a manga, I guess, though.
That would be cool.
Oh.
That's even better.
Don't make those.
Right?
Yeah, those are real
Yeah.
popular right now, dude. That might be a smart way to go.
That's against Jesus.
It's against Jesus.
Oh,
Goodness
Jesus.
gracious. Now,
Against
I do
Jesus,
I
eh?
do have a question for you because you and I are very similar in the fact that we're actual musicians, not like these posers here.
All right.
And
Oh my god.
I'm
Ooh,
curious
Sounded more like-
if I were to tell you a little bit of a truth, I'm wondering how you would react. Punk came from the Ramones.
Punk was a manufactured thing that started in England anyway.
Oh, see, I knew it. I knew the Brit would come out in him and he wouldn't accept the truth.
The Ramones are all right. I don't mind them. I hate the Sex Pistols.
Oh, well, so do I.
I love Dead Kennedys are one of my favorite old school.
Oh, they were
punk
really cool, yeah.
Holiday in
They're fucking
Cambodia.
Hey, Johnny Rotten said the Ramones never were punk to him.
Well, that's fair enough. But the thing that was really interesting about those guys, when the Ramones came over and did their thing in Britain for a while, before the plane landed, punk rock exploded in Britain. That's a true story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that started in England, though. Music.
Oh, of course.
Especially back in the day.
Britain is also gave us a lot of great comic book artists as well. Anyway, guys, Joe Mortal V has put things up there for One Doom Rabbit. Definitely check it out. Brings us to Alan from the Howl Comics, sir. Go ahead.
Hello. You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, and I'm working on a book called The Lost Pages with a bunch of other great artists. You can sign up for that on Indiegogo. I think they're going to launch on the 29th, but the signups are going right now.
Awesome. Now that sounds cool, dude. Now it's the Lost Pages, and you have many artists involved. What's the idea behind it?
It's a story about different heroes in the same universe, and there are different time periods that they're in. I'm doing one that's in the 1930s, so it's like a Dick Tracy type,
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. I could see you doing that. That's cool, dude. That sounds neat. Definitely check it out. Links over there, guys, and we're looking forward to see what that will turn into. I do agree, Adrian. Metal did start in England. You're right. Moving down here, we have Tim. And Tim, tell them where they can find you. Tell them all about you, what kind of comics you're working on, et cetera, et cetera.
Hey, everybody. I am deep_6_6 on Instagram. And Tim_Maxwell_ on Twitter. I usually just do art commissions, but I am working on a comic called Dirty Rotten Wizards. It's a little bit more of a goofy art style because sometimes you got to do that when you're doing a whole comic by yourself.
Yeah, sure.
And bring up more about that later. It's still early stages. But
Oh,
yeah, I'm open to do missions. I don't charge an arm and a leg, and pretty much just always drawing. So follow me. Hit me up.
awesome. That is awesome. And definitely when you do drop that book, come over here and talk to us about it, man. We'd love to promote it for you. All right, let's move down to last but most certainly not least. It is our most lovely and beloved golden boy. That is Zachary Bradley.
Oh, okay. You can find me on
Right.
Twitter at Zach. What? Who?
Right? Oh, and I'm sorry,
Why did I
Golden
stop
Boy.
talking? Why did I stop talking?
All right.
You can find me on Twitter at Zach_DB, and right now my comic is in demand on Indiegogo. We just passed 100 backers, which is kind of crazy. It's blowing my mind.
Awesome.
Nice.
It's nuts, and everybody is going to be getting this print, this super sexy print.
Ooh,
So,
nice. And I'm looking forward to getting mine because it's a gorgeous looking book, guys. Gorgeous. And it's not just the art and the color palette. It's also how he's broken up the pages and stuff. We were discussing this on Pontificators. It's really clever. We appreciated it. And I thought it was interesting listening to the artist appreciate it because, over on the Pontificators, you have a couple of, really good artists, one of them being a living legend. Yeah, you should be checking this out. All right, guys. Well, thank you all very much. That was a lot of fun. Next week, what are we being thrown into, Booster?
Yeah, what are we doing next week?
I don't know.
Do we
You
have
and
any?
Pixel are in charge.
We don't even have anything next week.
Justice League
so
Snyder
this is-
cut.
Wow.
Oh,
we can.
Justice League Schneider cut. Oh, no.
Well, that works because we're not allowed to use color.
Oh, that would be an absolute
Hey-o.
debacle, dude. Goodness
Perfect.
gracious. All right, well, we'll figure it out and
Like-
let you know, guys, during the week, of course. Definitely come back. Keep in mind that tomorrow we are certainly off, and as well as the next day. Although, do go over to RT Bear's channel and check out the Pontificators. It's a fun show. It's growing. And we'll be back for TFT this week on your guys' Sunday. Sorry, Friday and Saturday's off for you. And we are going to be talking about Eisenhower. Should be interesting. So,
Would you like Ike?
oh, well, we should, most certainly. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. And I need someone to namaste. And he's been speaking to me all day. And I just have to have Caesar namaste us. Caesar, words of wisdom,
First of
sir.
What do you need me to do?
I need you to give some words of wisdom so I may close the show properly, sir.
Okay, words of wisdom. Get sleep. I don't know.
Get sleep.
Namaste.
Namaste,
Something I
indeed.
haven't had in a while.
Yes, we
So,
need more sleep. Fair.
Listen,
All right,
you're,
guys.
You're only as good as the last thing that you did, and always stay hungry. That's all I can say.
Always stay hungry. No, dude, that is actually
Always.
very namaste. Yeah, very namaste.
Oh,
All right, guys.
I like the sleep idea. I'm going to go to sleep.
When are you awake is the question. All right, guys. Later.
Wow. I'm awake right now. You take it. Later.
See ya.